Happy holidays, the 12 days of dumbness. Jingle bells, Glenda smells, Polly's not okay. Wife's in jail, can't make bail, oh, and this guy, he got tased. Walking across the land with a camera in their hand. Because they have no job, post office they will stand. Harassing people too, for AdSense revenue. Acting like a jackwagon is all they'll ever do. Oh, jingle bells, conflict sells, now they're getting paid. They don't care about our rights, I hope they get pepper sprayed. Numbskulls in handcuffs and good window smashes. Morons arrested for all their trespasses. P-Bonds and his infamous in-court tasing. These are a few of my favorite things. When they misquote Poster 7, and it makes me mad. I just remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. On the first day of dumbness, Mike Gravelin gave to me Blandino without attorney. On the second day of dumbness, Regipol gave to me 2 tasty tasings and Blandino without attorney. On the third day of dumbness, Van Valiant gave to me dumb UK substitute, 2 tasty tasings and Blandino without attorney. On the fourth day of dumbness, Artie gave to me 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK substitutes, 2 tasty tasings and Blandino without attorney. On the 5th day of dumbness, Schrodinger gave to me 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK substitute, 2 tasty tasings and Blandino without attorney. On the 6th day of dumbness, Team Skeptic gave to me 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumbs, UK substitute, 2 tasty tasings and Blandino without attorney. On the 7th day of dumbness, Vilified gave to me 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK substitute, 2 tasty tasings and Blandino without attorney. On the 8th day of dumbness, Familia gave to me douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK substitute, 2 tasty tasings and Blandino without attorney. On the 9th day of dumbness, Unclean Hands gave to me 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK substitute, 2 tasty tasings and Blandino without attorney. On the 10th day of Christmas, Dr. Dave gave to me 10 minutes wasted, 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smacking, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK substitute, 2 tasty tasings and Blandino without attorney. On the 11th day of dumbness, Kid Rocks gave to me best action ever, 10 minutes wasted, 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 more morons, dumb UK solves it. 2 tasty tasings and Blandino without attorney. On the 12th day of dumbness, Palmetto gave to me. No nonsense trooper, best action ever. 10 minutes wasted, 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs. 7 sloppy smacking, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows a smash. 4 Moorish morons, dumbs, UK sops it. 2 tasty tasings and Blandino without attorney.
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank God it's Friday. It's Friday. We made it. Another week in the books. Yes. Great to see so many wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, amazing people here this beautiful Friday morning. Oh, yeah. And as always, let's start the show as we do every day with our THX certified George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, and James Cameron approved. Peter Jackson's in there somewhere too. Special effects extravaganza. Thank you very much. All right. Shut up. Anyway, hello everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the show. I was glad to see so many people on Thursday's show yesterday. The Hez and Ray Make Your Day show is really starting to pick up a little bit. We're having a lot of fun. Yesterday was episode 5, or was it 6? Episode 6. See, for Hez and Ray Production Studios. All right. And the great thing about it is our whole Ray and I, our whole idea behind the show from the beginning was to do something that was more audience participation. Like the audience participation is the whole point. You know, we want you guys to be involved, engaged in it. And when we first started doing it, the first few episodes, we were averaging like 20 votes. But the last 2 episodes, we've been more in the 40s area. So thank you guys so much for showing up and showing your support for the Thursday show. Declared the Butterbrain Douche Canoe of the Week. It's good stuff. Already getting ready for next week. It's going to be a lot of fun. It always is. We always have a good time hanging out with you guys, whether it's the morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Monday through Friday. And on Saturdays, don't forget, speaking of Saturday, tomorrow on the Saturday Night Snafu, once again, the second show in a row with the return of the one and only Cupcake, Frauditor News Network. That's right. She's going to be here, and our guest is going to be the Triggered Limey. Love it. Yes, I love it. You know it's going to be awesome. Gonna have a good time. Gonna watch the show. Gonna watch a good time. Have fun, don't you know? Damn crows. Anyway, what's up? Let's see who's here today, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, the first one was Greg Jonick. Thank you very much. Here's a happy dance for Greg. All right, yes. Stefan St. German, hello. All right. Welcome to the show, mate. Carl's Order of the Squirrels is here, late by 3 minutes. Oh, no. You'll survive. Little Chihuahua, Big World is here. She actually showed up on last night's show, too. She was also part of the Thursday show. Good job, Little Chihuahua. Who else is here this morning? Let's see. We got Kingstew 2000. All right. Good morning, all. That's everybody, all of you. Zurzu Zyquin is here. Yes. That's awesome sauce. Vestige of Peace is also here with the hugs. That's what I'm talking about. Hugs for everybody, all of you. I'll put up a hugging booth on the corner. Free hugs. All right. That's what I'm talking about. But if you're going to do that nowadays, you have to tape it and then upload it on YouTube. That's the American way, baby. Shut up. Let's see. Stefan St. German, Little Chihuahua, Vestige of Peace. Barnes II. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, P. Barnes, and thank you once again for everything you do behind the scenes to keep this to keep these wheels greased and this show rolling. Between you and Ray, you guys have made my job so much easier on a daily. Thank you so much. Always appreciation for P. Barnes. Let's see who else we got. Greg, P. Barnes, Scott Ammo's here. Good morning, Hezokuai and Pals. That's all of you again. That's twice. You all got a hello from somebody. All right. Greg Jonick, P. Barnes, Zuzu Zach Queen, Stephen St. German, Little Chihuahua. Jennifer's here. All right. Always great to see you here as well. Oh, that's great. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there she is, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only, the amazing, the gorgeous, the incredible, my producer, the fantastic Ray is here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. That's what I'm talking about. P. Barnes, Greg Jonick, Vestige of Peace, Little Chihuahua, Stefan, Ray. Let's see. Mr. Fox. Great to see you. Hello, what's up? Hey. Ready? If you don't know, you don't know. But I'm wearing this. This is Danhausen. He's a pro wrestler. I'm wearing this outside the other day. Somebody asked me if this is a Kiss t-shirt. Like, that ain't no Gene Simmons makeup. Get out of here. Let's see. P. Barnes, Little Chihuahua, Ray, Stefan, Jason D. What's up? All right. That's right. Just another nut. Hey, what's up? Hello, everybody. How you doing? Just another nut. Good to see ya. As always. Yes, indeed. Rube, Maximilian, our resident janitor, is in the house. Let's see who else. Sue Bear. Always great to see you here as well, Sue Bear. Every single day. I love it. Let's see. JCD, Ray, just another note. Mr. Fox, Vestige of Peace, Rube Maximilian, Ray, Society Red in the house. Carl's Order of the Squirrel, Society Red, Rube Maximilian, Highway Star, yeah, all right. Nowhere fast, that's where I'm going. Weed Skidor's here, ladies and gentlemen. Crack of dawn. Cash Graphics also showing up early this morning. I love it. Great to see you here, buddy. Tim Hicks in the house. Awesome. All you guys are awesome. And Billy Yank is here as well. Don't you know it's going swell? It's Friday. Hey, man, it's unscripted. It's live. What do you want? I cracked myself up. All right, let's see. Zerzu, Rube, Ray, and Anna's here. Great to see you too, as always, once again. And let's see. Jason D, Brian Showman. Oh, man. All right. This just keeps getting better and better every morning. I love it. Best fans in the world. We even got Swarth Cat in the house. How's Angel and Mama Hez? Angel's doing all right. Her hips have been bothering her a lot, but she has good days and bad days. Today's been a good day so far. It's pretty early, so we'll see. Mama Hez, she's just screaming about how cold it is out there. Being in Florida, 50, 60 degrees is like the end of the world. But it was in the 30s yesterday, which for Florida it actually is insane. But yeah, it's chilly right now, but it's not crazy. LaDonna Rogers, good morning, sunshine and mountains for everybody with sunflowers and the ocean and the sunset and the beautiful stuff. Wonderful, fantastic, amazing morning. Yes, love it. Thank you. Welcome to the show. All right. Let's see. Swarth Cat, Sue Bear, and Anna. All right, guys. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's Friday morning, and what a week it has been. Insert 25-minute Godzilla rant here. Oh, my goodness. I'm a last word about it, at least for today. I loved that movie so much. I already have my tickets to see it again next Tuesday. Godzilla -1. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. It's probably the best movie I've seen this year, and that ain't no lie. All right, so anyway, guys, today we got a lot of cool stuff on deck, but let's get caught up with what's been going on since. I feel like I was just here because we did the Thursday show yesterday afternoon, but last night I was watching. There was this live stream, and at one point, because they were reacting to Broken System, Broken Trust, reacting to the live stream they did with Vegas VIPs, Vegas Vips, and Dummy Krueger, the one that troll was there. And the thing that, I mean, there was all kinds of stuff going on. It was interesting. It was fun to watch. But at one point on panel, it was like Mount Rushmore or something. Well, no, Mount Rushmore would have Schrodinger's cat on it. Kick was there, Tones was there, Dummy Krueger, and Kfar. The four of them. It was wild. Wild. Oh, yeah, it was on Kfar's channel if you want to go back and watch the rerun. It was pretty interesting hearing those four people tearing apart Vegas Vips. It was awesome. Shut up. But anyway, so there was that. Heron. I hope it's mine. Oh. Shut up. Anyway, guys, right off the bat, I want to start the show with this video that I found. It just came out yesterday. It's Frauditor troll. Frauditor gets exposed by his own community. It's amazing because I've made videos tearing apart Here's the Deal before, but I always found him fascinating in the sense that, like, when he does take sides against an auditor, it always seems really bizarre to me because at the time, I actually had a deal, not like that, talk, and he was responding to some of the comments putting in, like with Brooklyn Audits when he stole the orange. Here's the Deal made this big, huge, crazy video about how, what's up, Mr. Fox? I see you there. Made this big deal out of doing this whole video talking about how he can't believe that an auditor, not an auditor, would actually steal an orange. How could an auditor, an honorable, wonderful, decent human being, as most all auditors most certainly are, actually steal something on camera? He couldn't believe it. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, dude, he's a freaking auditor. He's a frauditor. It's Brooklyn Audits. The dude's human garbage. Like, how could you, like, he was like surprised and appalled. He couldn't believe an auditor, which is the most honorable profession a human could ever possibly have, would have the audacity to steal something on camera. Oh no! The same day, he's celebrating Easy Cameras On for knocking that woman out by sucker punching her in the back of the head. Now, see, that's self-defense, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about. That's how you handle a troll getting in your face and asking you not to film them. Knock their ass out. So, ever since then, Here's the Deal. When it comes to him being against a frauditor, has been extremely fascinating to me. So I'm really curious to see what Frauditor Troll has to say about him saying bad things about a frauditor. It's because the dude's obviously a lunatic. I mean, here's the deal. But let's find out what's going on with this video, ladies and gentlemen, shall we? All right. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Where's my applause? I think Voodoo's controlling the peanut gallery again.
All right. Okay, guys, do your thing.
All right. I'm back in control. Check it out. I'll prove it. It's just buttons. Shut up, as we know. No secret.
In today's video, it looks like the Frauditors are so embarrassed with Auditing America that they started making videos calling him out. Yup, you heard that right. In today's video, we'll be watching Here's the Deal completely roast Auditing America for being the coward that he is. Now, don't get me wrong. I think Here's the Deal is almost just as bad as him, but it's pretty hilarious to see them turn on each other and call each other out. But before we get into that, make sure to check out my brand new channel, Josh Prime Unfiltered. It's a commentary channel that has nothing to do with frauditors. I talk about random stuff I see online, random controversies. You might like it. And if you're interested, the link is in the description. With that out of the way, enjoy the video.
What would you do if you were exercising your constitutionally protected right to record in public and this guy came at you like this?
What are you going to video record?
I'm video. Come on, touch me. 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 Really? I'm a journalist. I'm a journalist. I'm going to call the police. You just threatened me. You're just trying to kill me. You just trying to kill me. No, you're not. No, you're not. Yo, what the?
I have never done a video like this because I don't remember ever seeing a video like this. This comes from the YouTube channel Auditing America. This is the channel owner. His name is Anselmo, and he is auditing a post office in Anchorage, Alaska. What's unique about this is that a man basically rushes him, doesn't touch him, rushes him, and I'm not going to, there's going to be no spoiler here. You're going to see what happens. Well, I guess there is going to be a spoiler because I'm going to read some of the comments. He is getting blistered in his comment section. And in my opinion, rightly so. Because for me, freedom is all about an expression of doing what is right. You know, a lot of people use their autonomy. A lot of people use their freedom to do the wrong things. You're free to do whatever you want. People use their freedom to harm other people. People use their freedom to threaten other people. People use their freedom to damage other people's property and steal other people's property. That is a misuse of freedom. The correct use of freedom is to stand for what is right, no matter what you think the consequences might be. I'm going to read some of the comments before we play this video. I'm not going to play all this video. I'm starting at the 4-minute and 54-second mark. It's a 13-minute video. We are going to watch a good portion all the way to the end. So I'll go ahead and give you the spoiler. A guy rushes him, threatens him, and Anselmo basically tucks tail and runs. And to add insult to injury, he calls tyrants with guns to do a report on the guy that he didn't stand toe-to-toe with, plant his feet, and just, you know, whatever comes, I'm going to deal with it.
I mean, that sums it up pretty well. Anselmo is a big, tough guy. He always tells people that if they touch him, he will defend himself, but yet he just runs when there's a serious danger. He is a spineless coward. And what would you expect from someone who victimizes women? They obviously prey on who they perceive is weaker. And then when a challenge comes up, then that's when he runs. It is absolutely hilarious and glorious that this guy is getting roasted from both sides of the fence.
Here's what some people are saying. What happened to I'm going to defend myself? Don't be scared. 74 likes. Honestly, it's hilarious how you ran from that guy. Stand your ground, dude. You talk so big to people who have to pretend to be nice to you, but when it comes to the public, you flake out. So much for protecting our rights. And for me, that's what it's about. When you run, you're basically saying, I'm not going to stand here and do what is right while you are obviously doing what is wrong. Nobody's got the right to get in your space and threaten you just because you pulled out a camera, especially in a public place like a post office. You guys are always pushing it as far as you can. As soon as the tables turn, you drop tail and run. My grandmother had more balls than you. dude, it's definitely time for you to stop auditing if you're going to run and not stand up for yourself. And when I see a person with a video camera standing up for themselves against tyranny and against the threat of torture cuffs and being placed in the back of the car and being kidnapped and thrown into a cage, when I see somebody standing up for themselves, I see that same person standing up for the rest of us. When I see somebody backing down, they're backing down on behalf of the rest of us. And I don't like that. LOL, you.
All right, so real quick, I just want to point out, and this is an example of the kind of thing I'm talking about with, here's the deal, right? So he's reading these things and he's explaining, like, see, when people run away from the cops, you know, and do this with the cops and that with the cops, you know, it's always blah, blah, blah. But again, don't address the fact that this was a regular citizen, not a cop. And the fact that, again, even in that last comment he read, how does the comment start? You guys always push the boundaries as hard as you can, but then he doesn't care about the pushing the boundaries part, because what did he say at the very beginning of this? Your freedom means you're free to do whatever you want. Some people use their freedom to rob people and to beat people up and to hurt people. Well, that's just them using their freedom, but it's a misuse of it. I know, but this guy's an idiot. Anyway, Billy Yank for $5. How does recording a post office protect anyone's rights? Good freaking question. And again, the whole conflict was with the customer. And this has always been and always will be my primary beef with these guys. I got a lot of them. I don't even like them going after the public servants either. But it's always when their victims are private citizens. And we know Selmo. Well, first of all, I owe you a happy dance. Let's throw that out real quick. All right, thank you. We know Selmo because we cover him all the time, right? This is a guy who, and he was the one, because I mentioned this a lot. In fact, I think I just talked about it yesterday on the show. But specifically when it comes to him, he was the one that made me notice this the first time I noticed it. And then I went back and I started watching other videos and started seeing it all the time. But it was specifically when I was watching one of his videos that I first actually saw it. And what is it? What are you talking about, Hez? So he was in, I think it was a DMV. And, you know, there's all these people there. Those tyrant post office worlds could illegally detain your mail. Yep. So he's in this DMV full of people. And he's just panning his camera slowly back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth. And then somebody in the crowd of people did something like one of these kind of deals as the camera was coming by. Okay. That's body language. Brian don't believe in 99% of the laws of the U.S., but if something happened to him or his family, he'd be the first to call the cops. That's it. He's basically a sovereign citizen is what he is. His philosophy, he's an anarchist. He said it flat out. He's an anarchist. That's literally what he is. So yes, I did a whole video on him, by the way. If you guys haven't seen it, you should check out my Here's the Deal video. But it was funny because the video I did on Here's the Deal, that actually took a lot of work because he was complaining about a specific video where these cops are stopping these people on dirt bikes in New York. And he's like, well, what the hell's wrong with being on a dirt bike? I don't understand what the problem is, blah, blah, blah. So then I interlaced it with, I found the news report about why the police in New York at the time were cracking down on dirt bikes. Because this guy's such a great investigative journalist that he didn't even take the 5 seconds it took me to Google it and find out why. He's a, why? I don't understand why. Somebody please explain to me why. Fraud could have been tased like voodoo is about to be. Oh, no. Thank you for the $2, Big Book. Let's tase this voodoo doll. Pretend he's Here's the Deal.
Oh, here's the deal. Oh, yeah, that guy's a real American hero, man. Anyone who's anti-American is the greatest American ever, right? Isn't that how it works when you're into frauditing? Like, the more anti-American you are, the bigger of a hero you are for the country of America? Oh, Okay, land of the butt, home of the holes. You know what I'm saying? The buttholes. Speaking of buttholes, hey, look at mine. hey, Rube, man, I hope you had fun cleaning up my poo last night. Friday, give me a break, man. So anyway, oh crap, hammer sausage. Ow.
So anyway, so what I was saying about the Elmo thing, the Enrique America, Mr. America, butthole face, ass crack sandwich. So this video I did him a while back, he's in the DMV, he's scanning the crowd until clearly through their body language, somebody is uncomfortable being filmed. And all of a sudden, by pure coincidence, this journalist who just happens to be filming and doesn't understand for the life of him why anyone would feel uncomfortable about a camera. It's just the camera. When he sees that someone is clearly uncomfortable being filmed, that becomes a person that he points the camera at and zooms in on and focuses on that person until they freak out. They're scanning, looking for their mark, looking for their victim, trying to find a mark, trying to find a mark. Someone's body language clearly shows they're uncomfortable being filmed. That's your mark. And it was one of his videos that made me realize that they do that. And then after I saw that, because it was so blatant, like literally, because he was literally scanning across the crowd, somebody covers their face, bam, that's the person they're focused on. By pure accident, coincidence, that just happened to me. Holy crap, ladies and gentlemen! Parson 1122 for $50. Holy crap, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Here's the deal. Voodoo gets tased and Hez gets Christmas money for his kids. All right. A Christmas tasing, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. That's beautiful, amazing. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. The support you guys show every day blows my mind. Oh, man, I love you guys. Best fans in the world. Absolutely. Here we go with a tasing.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot, Parson. For $50, I know he's going to tase my brains out. Oh, no. Come on, Hez. Give me a break, will you? Oh, no. Come on. Oh, it's the national treasure. Oh, no. Please. Just move it off me. Oh, Tony Castro, where are you, Lenny? Man, no. It's not Paul Reyes. Help.
I felt something pop in my head with the no. That was a big one. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, wow. Thank you. Man, talk about a distraction. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Ass Elmo, the ass hat sandwich. Thank you so much. Oh, I love you guys. Best fans in the world. Happy Friday. All right.
Ran away and hid afterwards. Then you called the tyrants to come and protect you. Bet you had to change your underwear after that. And people are just, applauding this guy for what he said. He had to go lick the cops' boots. So let's go ahead and watch this.
Well, guys, what you can see here is a terrible service from the United States Post Office. They decided to shut down the operation. They all went to the back. The supervisor doesn't know that we have the right to video record here, even though it's on the wall, on the rules. And in the United States Constitution, we have freedom of the press. Once you go and you exercise your rights, there's a problem. As long as I don't interfere with the business here, my video recording cannot be considered illegal activity and cannot be considered any form of harassment.
He's right. And it's the moral high ground. If you're there minding your own business, recording in a public place as it's your right to do, It's not a privilege. It's your right to do. No government entity gave you that right, and no government entity or agent can legitimately take that right away. And adding to that, there's poster 7, which he's going to talk about. You have the unalienable right to record your public servants and throwing transparency out there so that the world can see how these public servants are treating the people that they're supposed to be serving.
Now, what's interesting is that Brian from Here's the Deal is going to try to read poster 7 and understand it. And usually the frauditors, they skip the middle part or they just add periods whenever they want to, right, Vegas VIPs? So in this case, he will read the whole thing, but he's not going to acknowledge the middle part, which is the most important part. And that's why frauditors are arrested in post offices almost weekly. They can get trespassed because they can be told to stop by authorized personnel. For example, post office employees. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's not that hard to understand. But then again, we're dealing with people that might not have graduated high school, so they might not be able to understand it.
Photographs for news purposes may be taken at entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings, except or prohibited by official signs or security force personnel or other authorized personnel or a federal court order or rule. Other photographs may be taken only with the permission of the local postmaster or installation head. So it looks like there's 2 thoughts here. The entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, and auditoriums are where you can record. The other places look like they're places that are unauthorized. It's only for authorized personnel. It's not for the public. So anytime you're in a public space, obviously it's your natural right to record in a public place. So let's go ahead and get on with this video here.
I'm actually following the rules, which are on your wall right there. Anybody that thinks differently, they can actually check up our rights over here. I know we're in Alaska, and I know we're almost next to Russia, but we're still in America. This is the United States. We have rights. We have freedom of the press.
That's true.
Unless, of course, you go to the post office.
What are you going to video record?
I'm video. Come on, touch me. 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 Really? I'm a journalist. I'm a journalist.
Now that's actually a threat of Red Rum. He just threatened to take Anselmo out. I want to ask you, as you watch this video, what would you have done if this guy was coming at you? I'm not just feeling comfortable because I'm sitting behind a keyboard. I know what I would have done. I would have planted my feet and let that guy come in my space. And then whatever happens after that, hey, you brought it on yourself.
You would have shit your pants is what you would have done.
Oh, you're all tough. No, I've lived long enough. I've been in plenty of situations like this, and I didn't run. I never ran. Never run. No matter what. No matter if you think you're going to lose a tooth, no matter if you think you're going to get a broken jaw or be put on the ground or whatever, you just don't run. That's not where I come from. That's not how I grew up. That's not how I've lived my life. My question is, what would you have done?
And right now, I'm starting to get this keyboard warrior, internet tough guy from Brian. So he's saying that he wouldn't have ran. He would have planted his feet in the ground and this and that. But is that true? Is there a way to certify that he is indeed a badass, or is it just hot air? Because everything else he says is complete nonsense. So I hope you don't mind if I'm a little bit skeptic of his badass levels.
So I'm going to play this over again. Watch this guy come at Anselmo. He is clearly in the wrong. And not only that, you are super fueled, or at least I am. And I'm super fueled in my heart when I know that I know. I don't just believe, I don't think, I don't feel, but I know that I'm in the right. And I know this guy's in the wrong. That gives me standing in my mind and in my heart. No matter what happens after that, I did what was right.
I'm video. Come on, touch me. 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 Really? I'm a journalist. I'm a journalist. I'm gonna call the police. You just threatened me. You just trying to kill me. You just trying to kill me. No, you're not. No, you're not. Yo, what the fuck is your problem? You psycho. I'm not getting out of here. Oh, wow. I've done nothing to you.
Yeah, I will do something.
I've done nothing to you.
This is another good reason to have a tripod and like a 360 camera. If this guy comes up to you, just set your tripod aside, let everything get recorded, because it's going to be very difficult if you did engage this guy and planted your feet, stood your ground, and, you know, gave him what he deserves. This guy right here I'm talking about. It's going to be difficult to get that on recording when you've got your phone in your hand, because you know what's going to happen. The phone's going to drop. You know, you're not going to get in. You might get some audio, but it'll be scuffling sounds. You're not going to get any kind of video. The phone will probably drop to the ground. So having a stand would be great to set that stand, you know, 5 feet from you or whatever. Especially if it's 360, it could be 1 foot from you. It's going to record everything in all directions.
No, I'm not. I'm working.
Get the fuck out of here.
Bro, get away from me, bro.
Get the fuck out
Get
of
away
here.
from me, bro. Get away from me, bro. Get away from me. Get away from me.
Come on,
Bro,
be a
get
man.
away from me.
Be a fucking
Bro,
man.
get away.
You know how easy you could drop a guy who's coming at you with his arms down like this? His arms are down, and he's just doing this kind of stuff with his hands. It would be so easy, and Anselmo would have absolutely been in the right. He wouldn't have gone to jail. You know, I'm not going to, because, you know, the improper. I'm not.
Man, dude.
I'm not doing anything.
Well, you know my internet is crap. Yeah, it's really bad. Crap. Wrestling's really bad. Yeah, my internet. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah. Hey, my internet sucks. Yeah, my internet sucks. Hey, hello, and welcome to the Hez Pizza Time Hour, where we get frozelated and freezified every day. Hip hip hooray. Here's the deal, talking out of his butthole as always. Oh man, everything this guy says, like Frauditor Troll mentioned, everything this guy says is such BS that it becomes extremely difficult, if not impossible, to believe anything he says. So when he talks about what a hardcore badass he is, and then he should have, somebody's coming at you with their arms down, you know how easy it is to knock them out? And then the cops would come and make the improper judgment. Well, yeah, because who took the first swing? In the scenario he's building, he would have taken the first swing. Guy's charging me, so I knock him out. Well, then you made first contact, so you're wrong. Like, but it was because he was coming at me. Well, was he doing something to you? And again, I understand the idea, like, oh, it's self-defense, guys coming at you, you hit him, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I get it. But he's painting this whole picture like he's this like badass dude or whatever. And here's the deal, does this stuff all the time. Because like I remember him talking about, you know, this people trying to have an intelligent conversation with him, laying out the scenario where it's like, well, what if you were right and you won and you got your way and it was just pure anarchy and no rules and anyone could do anything they want. And somebody sees you got more than them, so they decide they're going to take your stuff. Oh, well, I would just pull out my gun and I'd take care of it. Like, okay. Well, what if there's 10 of them? Well, I'd be able to shoot them all. All right, what if there's 500 of them? Yeah, I'll take care of my family. I'll take care of myself. I'll defend my... What if there's 1,000? I mean, their idea is so insanely unrealistic. Like they're sitting on their porch with a shotgun, just pow, 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 popping off all the criminals in the world. People like him, I don't know anything about his actual personal life, but he seems to me very much like someone who's never actually lived in a big city. Because you live in Chicago, you live in New York, you live in LA, you very quickly realize that if all the people who want to take your stuff decided they're going to take it, you're not going to win because there's more of them than there are of you. Sitting there with your pistol or shotgun or whatever you got, they're going to, if they want your stuff, they're going to get it. If they want to hurt you, they're going to hurt you. Having absolutely no laws, no rules, no police, no any of that at all would be the purge 24/7, 7 days a week. It would never stop. And that's what this guy's advocating for, but he doesn't see that. Or maybe he does and he doesn't care because he's getting his YouTube money. If the frauditors got what they want, I think they'd most likely live long enough to regret it. Yes, it would absolutely be the frauditors specifically too, because, and I've said this before, if you realistically look at their end goal, what is it? What are they actually going to get? Anyone can go anywhere with a camera and do anything, and no one is allowed to stop them. So what does that do? That opens the floodgates for criminals, to violent criminals, to do what they want. You want to plant a bomb at City Hall? All you have to do is walk into City Hall with this, and now they're not allowed to stop you. So you wear a backpack, you walk in the door, you hold up your phone, so they're not allowed to say a word to you because you have your phone out. Go up to whatever floor you want to plant the bomb, take the backpack off, take the bomb out, set it up, hit the timer, and walk back out. But as long as you're going like this, they can't stop you. That's the world they're advocating for. Let's say you are an identity thief. Just now that they can't say anything to you, just walk into the DMV and start filming people's driver's licenses and the forms they're filling out, and you can zoom in on it. You can stand back and get their PIN numbers and everything. No problem, because no one's allowed to ask you to stop. And about the people, we're right here. Get that is up again. My internet is acting up again. My internet is acting up again. That's twice in like 10 minutes. What a pain in the rectum, almost killed him. What you gonna do when your internet is poo? Graham from the Graham and Bob Show, ladies and gentlemen. He wants to poop in my soup. The original Super Pooper, for those of you who don't know, it was a stupid thing. It happened a long time ago. But there was this video game. It was a stupid video game called Who Pooped in My Soup? And it was like you're on this building and you're trying to hit targets on the ground, like people walking by. You get more points for where your poop lands. And the person that was on top of the building pooping, his face had a Donald Trump on it. So it was Donald Trump was pooping in, and you get more points by landing on someone's head or by landing in a bowl of somebody's soup. So you poop in the soup. Who pooped in my soup? That's where that came from. It's gross, I know. I didn't invent the game. Shut up. Anyway, so yeah, these private citizens, these regular people that get into these situations with these douche canoes, they flip out, and it's like, I hate the way that they're always blatantly baiting reactions from people, and then when they get them, it's the end of the freaking world. But again, in this guy's world, and here's the deal's world, people like that would be able to just do it, and nobody'd be allowed to legally stop them, no matter what.
You're a bitch ass punk.
I'm not doing anything to you. I'm not doing anything on you.
You little punk ass bitch.
You ain't doing shit.
I'll fucking kill you, dude.
Oh, you're gonna kill me? Okay.
I will fucking beat you to a. Get a cop over here. He'll
Bro,
let me beat your ass.
Bro, get away from me. Get away from me.
Get the fuck off the
Get
property,
away from me.
little punk ass, little fucking sweet ass
Get away from me.
So he runs.
Get away from me.
And this is why Anselmo's getting heat. I can't believe he left the video. I can't believe he backed down. I can't believe he recorded himself backing down, and then he records himself interacting with the tyrants. I don't.
Brian, it actually gets even worse. Not only did he record the footage of him being a coward and a pussy, but on top of that, he went home, he uploaded it to his computer, he edited the footage, and after all that, he still thought it would make him look good. Or even if it didn't make him look good, he still thought it was worth the couple $100 he was going to make off ad revenue. Anselmo, you just exposed yourself as one of the biggest fake tough guy on the internet.
Damn.
Oh, he's coming back. Don't worry.
KM262.
Here he comes again. And Anselmo just runs. He just records himself running. He's chasing him across the street. I just got to ask while we're watching this. If you don't defend yourself in this situation, at what point would you ever defend yourself?
This guy's crazy as fuck.
He's running again. Just keeps on running. Run, Forrest, run. And that's not even the worst part. The worst part is he calls 911.
Give Voodoo the tasing that Anselmo deserves. That's awesome. That's amazing. That's insane. I love it. I love it. I love it. And that's the other thing, too. And this goes back to my whole beef with Here's the Deal and all that, right? Never, ever, 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 ever call the cops under any circumstances. How dare you call the cops? That's the worst thing you could ever possibly do in life is call the cops. So if somebody's stabbing you to death, you just let them. I mean, I don't know. That's an extreme example. Okay, whatever. But the point is, like, who are you? You're supposed to take care of it yourself. Grab your. So he wants a world where everyone just shoots everybody. Again, the purge. Everyone's just allowed to kill everybody else until an eye for an eye leaves everyone blind, right? Here's the deal. Gets under my skin.
Anyway, I guess I'm gonna get an Anselmo tasing. Why would anyone want to tame? Yeah, that's funny. Why would anyone ever want to tase a real American hero like Anselmo, Mr. America? He calls himself Mr. America for a reason, guys. Didn't you know that? The 5 elements of the First Amendment are, I do what I want, you do what I tell you, because I own a camera, there's no bones in ice cream, and I get to do whatever I want because I have a camera in my hand. Don't you understand that that's what the First Amendment says? People can do whatever they want because they own a camera. That's the First Amendment.
He would shit his pants if he was confronted by the purge. That's right. Absolutely, positively. Let's get back to it. Oh, man, this guy, I'll tell you what. Ah, crap.
Bring a man with a gun to protect me. Anchorage, Alaska. This is Anchorage, Alaska.
Well, what Brian doesn't understand is that Anselmo has lost his right to own a gun. He has lost the right to the Second Amendment because he is a convicted woman beater, strangler, kidnapper, and all sorts of other things. So he cannot own a gun. So if the guy were to whip out a gun, Anselmo would have nothing. He would have nothing, and no amount of Third Amendment questions would be able to get him away from that situation. But then again, this is a situation he created.
We got about 2 more minutes of this. I want to show the police interaction, though.
This is crazy.
He hides behind a building.
Called 911 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago. Nothing happened. Oh, they just arrived.
Well, if I was a Selmo, it'd be yellow. Purple.
Called. So he clearly admits that he's the one who called. He called an emergency services number to take care of a situation that he could have taken care of himself. So he called another man to help him out of a jam.
Yeah.
If you want to call an Uber, get somewhere safe.
Thank you.
See what I can do about this, all right?
Thank you, brother.
Call an Uber, get somewhere safe. Last words, thank you, brother, to a tyrant. Now, Aselmo says on his pinned comment,
Whoa, 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 whoa. What did the cop do that was tyranny? Answer the call? See, this is what I'm talking about when you talk about people like, here's the deal. Just because the guy is a police officer in and of itself, he knows for a fact the guy's a tyrant. What did the cop do? He answered the call. He said, I'll take care of it. I'll talk to the guy. I'll find out what's going on. Thank you. What a tyrant! Oh, my word. These guys in there. I was watching back the episode when you were on my show. I said at the time that you have the most welcoming and fun audience, and I was right. You guys are awesome! Yes! Thank you, Katie said, yes, I have the best fans in the world. Ding dong, dig dag nabbit. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I love you guys. From the bottom of my heart to the top of my head, everybody knows that Aselmo is an idiot. Hey, Ray, did you want to talk about this one or just move on to the next? Move on to the next. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the next video. This is, I noticed that lately, Ragical, this is a new Ragical video. Ragical's been really getting into the whole, like, the Karens thing and all that. It's actually kind of fun and a little bit refreshing to take a step away from the whole soft set deal, because the fact of the matter is, ultimately what we do is, you know, video reviews, commentary, and pointing out stupid people being dumb. And boy, oh boy, a lot of these Karens and entitled drunk brats and other people he's been covering definitely are stupid. So let's take a look at some of that from the good old Ragical, the unhallowed night. All right.
Mom, I'm sitting here eating my Wendy's.
Huh. Well, that was the lamest temper tantrum I've ever seen. And of course, another one calling their mum.
Hey, Sheriff's Office, how's it going? What's going on over here?
Nothing, I just finished my food, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just eating.
Do you have your IDs on you?
Yeah,
Does anyone in the car have a medical marijuana card?
I do, yeah.
You do?
Yeah. This one's expired, but that's it.
Okay. Where's your actual ID at?
Oh. Here's the not expired one, sorry.
I need your actual ID, not the... Do you have your ID in you, miss?
No, I live here.
Do what?
No, I live here.
You live where?
She lives right down there.
Right here in front of this wooded lot?
No, just down there.
Okay. I mean, you said here. I don't know where here is.
Here, I've never been out.
I don't know why that's funny to me. I don't know where here is. Or maybe she actually does live here. Literally. Maybe she has a tree house. I don't know.
Okay. But now's a big area, okay?
Yeah, I know.
How you doing?
How's it going?
Good.
You want to pull her out of there?
You want to step out for me?
She's got a medical card, but,
Okay.
For what?
ma'am, step out of the vehicle.
Can I ask?
We're telling you to step out of the vehicle.
But I'm just asking.
Because we have the right to ask anybody to step out of the vehicle.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just asking. Just wondering.
Making it difficult.
I'm not being difficult at all. I'm supposed to go to DMV to get it. I passed my test.
So you haven't had one yet?
No.
All right, how about here? What are you huffing and puffing at me for?
Aggravated.
Aggravated?
It's rather strange because that is not a side effect of the naughty plant. Naughty plant makes you mellow and really stinky. I mean, the officer didn't even have to ask them.
All right, real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Graham from the Graham and Bob Show. I only said hello to him 282 times. And of course, yes, I didn't even have Discord open today at all yet. But I love the fact that he says, what was his comment? He goes, Hez doesn't even do this, do that. And something about the DMV, the Department of Motor Vehicles. What? Are you trying to say DMs? The V and the S aren't even next to each other on the keyboard. Let's see, Frauditor Follies, did you see my Discord message today? He probably hasn't. He has trouble saying hi to people. So DMVs are low on his list. Yes, I don't want to go to the Department of Motor Vehicles unless I absolutely have to. That's why these guys drive me nuts with their cameras at the DMV. Ding dong dang dag nabbit. The driver was lucky, no doubt about that. Here's the deal, knits his own underwear. Yeah, that's right. You don't want to participate in the system at all. Doesn't that mean you should live completely off grid? And I've asked him about this too, like, you know, in his chat and stuff, like, you got the internet, you got a computer, you got a microphone, you got a house. Where'd you get all that stuff? If you're not participating in the system at all, why would you be spending money? Why would you be buying things? Why would you be working a job? Wouldn't you just be working to grow your own food and live whatever? The DMV is low on my list as well. That's absolutely a fact. Yeah, the Florida DMVs are so efficiently run. Sure they are, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, more radical. Why not? I love Kyle, by the way, man. Kyle's like the star of the show.
He could just smell it.
Go stand right back there. Hey, sir, there's.
I can see a joint over here and stuff.
They're over here smoking. Her eyes are all blazed up. Do what? What'd you say?
I said she didn't do anything wrong.
She didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, I understand. We were right here.
Okay. Well, you can't have marijuana. It's got to be in a dispenser, right? Container?
Yeah.
And it's not. It's right there on the floor.
On the floor?
Yeah. Isn't there a joint down there on the floor?
I mean, if it's smoke, then
You can't smoke it in public.
I wasn't smoking in public. I was smoking in my car at my house.
Right, that's public.
Well, let's wait what she has to say. Maybe she's traveling in a rowboat. But then again, she also has trouble with here. Or was it the other one? It's not that I care, but...
It's not public. That's in my driveway.
Okay. You can't have it in public. Unless it's in its container.
Okay. I wasn't even smoking. I haven't even smoked since this morning before I left for work.
I'm telling you, you can't have it like that. That's illegal.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, you asked what you did wrong. I just explained it to you.
Okay. I didn't know what
I don't need you to say anything. You asked what you did wrong, and I explained it.
I guess you see my roach on the floor, like my feet.
No, well, it smells like burnt cannabis in there.
It's I smoke in my car, sir. I smoke my medicine in my car.
Okay.
Oh, medicine. Is that what we call it these days? Yeah, I know there's medical marijuana, you know. It's a thing. You gotta have a card for that, though. And you do not. Not to mention you're not allowed to drive under the influence. Why do you smoke in your car? That's disgusting.
In my driveway. Not in public. Give me a 15, go ahead.
You need a parent to come get you because there's weed in the car. You're only 15.
So me and Bridget were just sitting in the car, and I saw you pass with your car pass, and then there was like undercover cars, but we weren't doing anything. We were just chilling there. She said she had food, and then they pulled up on us, knocked on the window, and now they're searching Bridget's car, so they need you to pick me up. There was no weed being smoked or nothing.
There wasn't?
No, there was no smoke in the car, sir. Did you see it? And that's fine, because like I said, I smoke in my car. I smoke my medicine in my car. Yes, I have all that stuff in my car.
And we turned around, there was smoking on the
When I pulled up, did you see smoke coming out of my car?
I see something else that is smoking. Liar, liar, pants on fire. I mean, if we're gonna be childish, might as well do it properly.
Sexy.
When you guys were down there, did you see smoke coming out of my car? I didn't think so. I was sitting there eating my food.
They just pulled up out of nowhere. We saw two cop cars pull up down the street, and then they was like talking to each other. Then another one pulled in, and they was talking. So
Hey.
I mean, have you ever started a conversation on the phone with your mom like that?
Hey.
Still, the most mellow-tempered tantrum I've ever seen.
Mom, I'm sitting here eating my Wendy's, and then I see more of them pulled up behind me. Not even behind me. They were like right up the road, and they were just sitting there watching me. And I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just eating my Wendy's. Minding my own business. And the next thing I know, a different one pulls up. The same one from earlier pulls up right behind me, and a different one in the truck pulls up. And he's like, get out the vehicle, don't be difficult,
da-da-da-da-da. That's not how it happened, though. I mean, you were asking the usual boring questions. What for? And then you stepped out of the car. Hey, little lady, body cameras. Ever heard of them?
Hey.
I see.
We all have body cams on. We definitely didn't say it like that.
I concur, officer. You definitely didn't say da-da-da-da-da. I'm not even sure what the hell that means. Is it like the new blah blah blah? Or a less fancy version of yada yada?
And he's just being a dickhead. Like, they're all just being dickheads. They just searched my car. He's talking about instant.
Like, that's another thing, Florida Jim, too. Like, it's so, and I mean, I understand, you're a kid, you're talking to your parents, you don't want to, say it this way or whatever, but it's like, I don't know. I've been in that situation. I've gotten not this specific phone call, but I've gotten embarrassing type phone calls from my children. And all of this stuff she's saying, what she should be saying is, Mom, I got caught smoking grass. You need to come get me out of here. The cops need me to be picked up by an adult. But instead, it's this whole car that's following me, and I'm just trying to eat, and I don't understand what's going on. And how many times did she say, that's because I smoke pot in my car? I wasn't smoking pot, but I always smoke pot in my car. When I smoke pot, I smoke it in my car, but I wasn't smoking pot. Oh, man, I love how her version. And again, just like with everyone that we cover every day, the false narrative building. All right. So much of that. I mean, my point is, once you're caught, you're caught. I understand you don't want to just say flat out, all right, I did it or whatever. But I mean, they found the grass in her car. They know what's going on. They're not stupid. She admitted like 22 times I smoked pot in my car. So now she's on the phone with her mom. And especially these young kids today with these millennial parents, you know that her mom probably already knows that she smokes anyway, right? Especially if she has a medical card for it. So why not just tell her? The cops are giving me a hard time because they saw me smoking grass. All right. Like, you tell them this big story. Oh, you thought my highlighted comment was about someone else? Who else? I don't know. Because you've given the youth of America the idea that they're never wrong and they're always the victim. That's right. And then mom says, wait till I finish my joint and then I'll come get you. Yeah, that's how it is these days. Oh, my goodness gracious me. All right, so anyway, let's get back into the video, guys. You guys are funny. I love you guys.
Smells like weed. I said, yeah, I have my medical marijuana card.
Yeah, damn it, Officer Dickhead. How dare you do your job? I know his name is not Officer Dickhead. What do you take me for? A dick flute? Don't answer that.
Which I smoked it at the house. He's talking about, also, you guys weren't smoking just now? No, I was sitting here eating my Wendy's.
So I don't know. Like they're just being snotty. They're being snotty. Like I don't even know. Like they're like being entitled right now. I'm not being rude. It's just annoying.
Can you guys quit being snotty, please?
Damn it, officer!
And he's being like he's like fucking quiet.
We all wear body
You
cams.
need
So
to be professional.
I am. We all have body cams on, okay? So you can request the videos if you think we were talking to you rude.
That's cool. It was in the container, wasn't it? Plastic baggie. That's fine. It was in the container, wasn't it?
They don't sell like that.
It was inside of the container.
Doesn't matter. When's the last time you purchased?
Does it not? Does it not matter? Isn't that what matters? That it's inside of the container?
You can't buy street weed and then put it in the container and act like that's the weed you bought from a dispensary.
Okay, you can also put it in a plastic baggie so that it doesn't smell as much. Are you kidding?
Plastic bags don't help with smell.
I'm actually confused who she's having this conversation with. Is she talking to the officer or is she talking to her mommy on the phone? And is mommy some kind of authority on dispensing the naughty plant? Rules and regulations say you need to have it in the original container. If it is in a baggie, that seems rather suspicious. And can you please stop ending your sentence on hey? That is one of the most annoying sounds and I do not appreciate it.
Hey. Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
I smoked in my car. Please be professional. Does it not? Does it not matter? It's literally in a plastic bag in a container because my mom doesn't like the smell of weed, sir.
She doesn't have a valid prescription for 2 months.
Oh no, really?
So. She's 15 as well. Huh? She's 15. Yeah, no, she's an adult. I got a parent coming somewhere. That's your mom? So, if we want to hook her, we can. I mean, the mouth alone is... Huh? Okay. So you don't have a valid prescription?
He just walked up to my window.
Bridget, you haven't had a valid prescription for 2 months. So technically you can be arrested right now for possessing that.
Yes, I do.
This is a card.
Yeah, and it's
Your prescription expired June 29th, 2 months ago. You do not have a valid prescription right now to possess it. So your whole... Oh, she got an updated card.
Okay, you all have an old one. Like, what do you... Hold on. 1 second.
Oh, it's not?
What are you talking
No.
about?
She's 18. She can go.
No, he just came up to my window. He didn't pull me over. I was parked.
Okay.
No, I did not. I did not give them any type of consent. I said, why?
Do you just want to take her?
Man, get out of the vehicle. Huh? And I said,
okay, put the phone down.
No, they're arresting me. They're arresting me. Jake.
Put the phone down. On your back.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't arrest her. She was on the phone with her mom. I think that is actually what's going on in her brainy bit.
You do not have a valid prescription.
No, they're arresting me. What are you guys arresting me?
She's an adult. We can tell her, okay? We don't need to tell you. Stop. Stand up like an adult. Come on. Stop.
Now, calling me surprised that this noise is actually not more annoying than ending these endings on the... I don't know. I just have something against whiny sounds.
Let's act like an adult.
Magical's hilarious.
I'm going to let you go, and you're going to stand up like an adult, and you're going to act normal. You hear me? You can cry all you want, but you're not going to wrestle. Turn around. I got her. Turn around. Sit. Relax.
Man,
Relax.
I wasn't even resisting, bro. Y'all were just strong. God damn. I am listening. No.
Okay. Do you have anything else on you?
I don't have anything. Bridget, just
Are you
listen,
mom?
bro. You're gonna make it worse. Just listen. I love
She's
you.
15. There's marijuana in the vehicle. Okay. They pulled over in front of this empty lot and was suspicious. All right. So when we walked up, knocked on the window, we smelled weed coming out of the vehicle. Can I get your name?
We weren't smoking. There was no smoke. We weren't smoking.
You better not have been.
She was
What was that sound? Oh, holy hell. It is the mom voice. Now that's a sound I've not heard in a long time. Good on you, ma'am. I guess she's grounded.
eating while they pulled in. While
your
they
last
pulled
time?
in, she was.
Oh my God.
Yep, all that was in the vehicle with your daughter. So since she's a minor,
Yeah, I know.
since she's a minor, I'm gonna release her to an adult.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm leaving,
you.
so but they got Bridget.
She will not ever be doing anything like this.
Damn straight, woman. It's been a while since we had a non-enabling parent.
Hopefully she doesn't hang out with her again.
Oh, she never will.
They want to speak
Ever.
to you.
I don't even speak to them.
They don't want to speak to you.
No, you hang up. I don't know who that is. Will her parents be contacted?
She's an adult.
Oh.
It's an adult.
I don't believe that you were doing this, but you can be. You're able to be released.
Detective Malta said that there was a joint in the cup holder between them, so technically she could have been charged because it's right in between of where they both
You
are
say
sitting.
thank you then, and you get your behind home. And can she come with
Yep,
me?
I'm releasing her to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm not hearing a lot of back talk from the little lady here. Mom seems proper miffed. Now, to the untrained eye, that might seem a sigh of relief. Based on her behavior, it's most likely a sigh of annoyance. How dare they? I also half expected her to start kicking the door or making other noises, so there's that. Not sure if I'm disappointed or relieved to see something else for a change. The charges. Marijuana possession, possession of paraphernalia, that I don't like that word, or equipment, and resisting an officer without violence. Bye-bye. Why are you arresting me for things I did?
Round of applause for Ransom, ladies and gentlemen. Did you want to talk about this one, Ray? 1 for yes, 2 for no. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my producer, the amazing, the gorgeous Ray Ray's here. All right. So what do you make of this video and these entitled brats?
I was muted. Sorry.
What else is new, Ray?
I mean, I don't know. I think it's silly that I'm echoing. I'm sorry. I think it's silly that it's illegal still in a lot of states, but at the same time, a lot of them were underage, and you shouldn't be doing it in the car when you're out driving. It's the same as drinking.
I was just gonna say that's the thing. Like alcohol's legal, but you're still not allowed to do it in the car. You know,
Right?
Well,
Yeah.
in most places, yeah.
Right. I mean, so why are they prescription or not? She's the only one who had one. Turns out it was expired, but still, there was a 15-year-old in the car. Why is an 18-year-old hanging out with a 15-year-old? First of all, I don't really understand that, but it's whatever. But she had underage people in the car with her. That's irresponsible. I mean, I get it, should be legal, but hey, she's the one in the wrong.
Right. And again, look at drugs that are legal. Look at alcohol. Even if you could drink in the car, if you're 21 and you got an 18-year-old in the car with you and you're giving them beers, you can't do that.
No. Yeah. I'm surprised she didn't get contributing to delinquency, because she could have got smacked with that. I mean, right. There were minors in the car.
Yep. And I mean, being honest, whatever, like you're saying, like, I get the idea in general of like, oh, well, marijuana isn't that bad. Or what if you, even with the thing, like, oh, you have a couple drinks when you're a kid or whatever. I get that, and I understand that argument. But the point is, it's the way these kids, especially these kids today, it's the way these people behave.
Yes.
When they're in these situations, it's like.
That's what disgusts me the most, is every time I watch one of these videos where these younger people are getting arrested, the way they talk to the police and the way they act when they're getting arrested. Like, some of them are like, when you're under arrest, no, I'm not. You can't arrest me. Says who? When do you get to decide that, okay, you broke the law, you're under arrest? When do you get to decide, like, no, I'm not?
Right.
Okay, when are you then? You know? And one's on the phone with her parent talking to the cop like he's an asshole, and the parent's on the phone, not like the parent never corrects the behavior.
And that's the adult
problem.
one.
Yeah.
That's the one that was 18. And
Yeah.
see, that's the thing. How many of these videos have we seen at this point, these Karen or whatever type entitled people type videos, where people and older people that are in their 20s, mid 20s, early 30s, cops come, wait, let me call my mom. Let me call my mom.
Yeah, 24, 25-year-olds are like, I have to call my mom. No, you don't. You're an adult.
Whenever I got pulled over or stopped by the cops or anything like that, the last person in the world I ever wanted to find out would be my parents. They'd be
No
the
way.
last people I'd want to call.
I'd be throwing my phone at the cops like, don't just turn it off. Don't let anybody find out where I'm at. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Right?
not the phone call I'm making.
No.
Yeah.
My parents find out the cops stopped me, I'm getting my ass beat.
Yeah, please put me in the cell, lock it, throw away that key. Don't let my father come at me, please.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
If he'd
man.
even show up, somebody call me, be like, leave her there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I was always told that. Cops call us, you're staying there. Nobody's bailing you out. You got yourself into it, you get yourself out of it. That's what I was always told. I
Right.
never ended up there.
Wait a minute. You never got busted and arrested? What a surprise! Who ever heard of such a thing? That's the other thing too. When all of these idiots, and especially again with the soft sets of the frauditors and all that. Oh, so you've never been arrested?
Oh,
So I need to be embarrassed about that? Like that should be a good thing that I've never been arrested.
We're 1 minute late for cupcake.
Cupcake happy dance time. Oh, you gonna join me?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Thank you, Big Boy, for the $2. Here we go. Damn it. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. Ole. All right. Oh, amazing. Thank you so much, Big Boy, Little Bite, for the 2. And now, ladies and gentlemen.
See if she finds it.
Yeah,
there she is.
Yay, all right. All right, are you ready for tomorrow? Cupcake on the Saturday Night Snafu. She will be there with our guest, Triggered Limey. Of course, Ray there will be there behind the scenes as always. It's going to be a great time. We had a great show last Saturday with the triumphant return of Frauditor News Network to the Saturday Night Snafu.
Woohoo!
Always awesome sauce.
Can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
She coming? What?
No, I said, how excited are you that she's going to be back?
I said I can't wait to see her tomorrow.
Yes. All right. Oh, it's going to be awesome sauce.
Are you having trouble hearing me?
No, but I was talking over you. I was talking and then you were talking. I don't know. I didn't hear you. I'm old. I don't know if it's your microphone or my ears or my brain or some combination of all of them or my internet. Who knows? It could be anything.
Okay. We got to do the happy days.
A happy days instead of a happy days. Sunday. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait. I got it. Here we go.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Tasting me all week, it's true. You like to taste me every day because you're a bunghole. Oh, happy days. That was funny, right, lady?
Is he calling me a bunghole?
What? No, wait. Sure, why not? What are you
Well, I
gonna
think
do
you
now?
should
What,
get
are you gonna
tased
smack
twice
me?
now. You should get tased twice now because you don't call me a bunghole, you little shit.
What? You just made a curse word. You better not slap me.
I just slap you whenever I want.
Rabbit sauce sandwich ass crack. Oh no. What are you gonna do now? me a second taste just because she said so, are you? Ah, crap! Happy days! No calling names! Oh, wait,
Meaner.
oh, wait, we're gonna do it right? What are you talking about, Az?
All right, guys, I got something. Because he deserves it and because he was talking crap about Ray, I want to make this one super special. Hold on.
Oh. We have $2 from Dino.
I know, but listen. Hello, pretty
Oh, it's the cutie pie.
How are you today, ma'am?
I'm excellent. Look what you have.
Yeah, I got
Look what you have.
stabbing needle for my daddy. I thought you'd like that. I wanted to make it special for you since he was mean to you.
Okay.
Okay. So, don't tell him I'm gonna stab him though, okay?
Yep.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. You're a pretty lady. Daddy! Come here, Daddy! Oh, no, not this brat again. You know, every time this kid tries to do something, I end up getting tased again. It's crazy. Last time I was up here, he stabbed me in the eye. You're never gonna do that again, are you? Oh, no, Daddy, I would never. All right, so what? What do you want? Well, I promised I wouldn't stab you in the eye. That's right, you better not. I won't. I'll stab you in the neck. Ah, my neck! Ah, crap, hammer sandwich sauce! Thank you, lady. Thank you, guys. Bye! Let's get this needle out of my neck! Oh, no, you shoved it in deeper, you butthole! Oh, no!
Speaking of voodoo dolls, ladies and gentlemen, this month's grand prize in our monthly giveaway on this channel is a baby voodoo doll of your choice. And since it's the holidays, we're giving away 2 baby voodoo dolls this month. Yes, I always pick 10 names. And this month, number 9 and 10 each get a voodoo doll you can choose from. Red. Another black. The invasion is insane. I got 1 million of them. We got yellow.
Oh, one of those doesn't have a heart, remember?
Oh, that's right. There's a couple of mistakes. We got a yellow one without a heart, but this one isn't that one. We got purple, by the way.
Purple.
Yes.
I love the purple one.
There we go. Yeah, look, one of the yellow guys doesn't have a heart. And one of the brown guys
doesn't have
a line.
paint.
Yep. Also, you notice the color is slightly different too.
Oh yeah, look at that. One's more tan and
yeah. So this guy is literally unique. So maybe I'll put the unique ones on the side. So if you win and you choose your color, you could specify if you want the mistake ones because they're unique and more rare, or if you just want the regular proper ones. Of course, we got red. Of course, we got blue. And, oh, and I forgot too, they made a mistake. So I actually have a whole bunch of the brown ones.
Yeah.
Like I got more than 4 of those. So I got a lot of those. So you guys got your choice, except I only have 1 pink. Now in the future there may be more pinks coming, but for the moment there's only 1 pink. So you basically if like whoever wins 9th place, if they pick pink, then obviously so maybe we'll let the grand prize winner choose their color first, but whatever. Again, that's only if you're going to pick pink. And so anyway, but you know what? I could get more pink ones probably in stock before then. I can't control when they come through. What am I saying? Portal. Yo, my peeps, another happy tase, you heard? Oh, that's right. I love it when Paul shows up with his Eli impersonations. What's that, Ray?
I said thank you, Paul.
Yes. Thank you so very much. All right, here's another tase, and it's going to be amazing. Ooh, I love you guys, best fans in the world. All right, let's go.
Oh, man, Paul Cohen. Look. I heard what I see you, brother. You know what I'm saying, homie? Check it out, man. Yo, my peeps. I can do a handstand, you heard? Yeah, look at me. I'm upside down. Now what? That makes me an awesome frauditor. Hey, Hez, take this needle out of my neck, will you? Ow! No, what did you do? Why? Oh, no, it's in my nose. What the? I don't have a nose, but it's in my face. You guys know what I mean, dagnabbit. Thank you. That's enough of that crap. Bye, guys. Ow!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Ray's all-time favorite video, A Sovereign Citizen. For those of you who haven't been following along the show, Sovereign Citizens drive Ray so nuts they literally make her eyes twitch.
They do. They literally start twitching. I have no control over it. They just start twitching.
Ladies and gentlemen, Van Valiant. All right. Come on, play.
One I get SWAT here.
We are SWAT. So.
Good.
Unfortunately, right now you're tying up an emergency line for somebody that could be in cardiac arrest or having trouble breathing or having chest pain.
Well, they did try to say that I have to step out of the vehicle, and they're trying to demand things out of me. We're acting like they have the authority. Shut the car off. Shut the car off.
Let's go, Rick. Right?
Shut the car off.
Welcome back to the Van Valiant channel, guys. Today we head to North Tonawanda, New York State for a traffic stop where a sovereign citizen turns a simple citation for blowing through a stop sign into a circus of epic proportions, where he cites the 10th Amendment of all things, calls 911 on the police, threatens to arrest the president, but ultimately gets arrested by the supervisor he demanded and loses the Hertz hire car he's driving to deliver food in to the impound lot. Right, let's get into the video.
Yeah, of course. It's going to be an older black male with a gray beard.
What's up? Hey, David. Hey. Tell you who he is yet?
What's that?
Tell you who he is yet?
It's not.
All right, let's take him out and bring him back so we can identify him.
Yep. I was just trying to see if we had anything on there so I could at least come up and already have his information, but it's a rental car.
Yep.
And I got nothing else on it.
No idea who it is?
No, I've never even seen this guy before. Blew right through the stop sign, but he is not. He said he doesn't have to stick around. I was like, okay, well, I'm advising you legally you have to stay here.
Yeah, he's detained.
Yeah, probably not a good idea to use the words "I don't stick around" when you've been pulled over by the police. But then again, this is a soft that we're talking about. Good ideas are not really their forte.
All right.
You got a rental car, brother. You got to have a contract for it, right? And a driver's license. I need to see that.
T196-207, status check.
410-4.
Normally, I'll give you a little bit of insight. My uncle was first sergeant military police.
Okay.
My cousin is a police officer in Genesee County.
Okay. Who is it in Genesee County?
That would be Morgan. So anyway, I also have had federal security clearance of high security public trust, right? So I'm all about Constitution.
Okay.
Here we go again. We've got another soft-sick claiming to have special privileges because he had a relative in the military and now law enforcement, in the hope that it will get him out of a ticket. Spoiler alert, it won't. Also, because he brought up the Constitution, I would at this point tell him to go read the 10th Amendment, but I don't need to because he brings it up. Whether he understands it or not, though, is a different matter altogether.
So I need you as a public servant, because am I a public servant or are you the public servant?
So you're correct. I'm a public servant.
Good. You have an oath of office to that Constitution. Am I correct?
Yep.
What's the 10th Amendment?
So I'm not going to get into that.
So you don't, no, listen to it, 10th Amendment.
We're going to have you step out of the car.
You're not going to do anything.
All right, come on, sir. Get out.
Yep. I'm going to have you remove out of the car.
Wow, he literally turned into a 6-month-old baby there for a second. And that's not to throw shade on 6-month-old babies. They are definitely more intelligent, more coherent, and better behaved than this guy. I'm just saying it's funny watching a supposed grown man turn into a giant man baby.
So I'm going to record this again.
You're free to record. You can record whatever you like.
I'm going to roll up the window.
I'm going to have 203 start this way as well. 196 to 203 if you can head to this location.
Next step is I call 911 and I get SWAT here.
We are SWAT.
We are SWAT, so...
Good. You're an insurrectionist at this point in time, because if you're trying to demand anything out of me...
We need to identify you, sir.
I have no problem with giving you my license and what have you. What I'm doing is I'm ensuring you're abiding by your oath to the Constitution.
So we need to see your driver's license.
You don't need to see anything from me because you are a public servant. I have the right to travel under the 9th Amendment.
Okay, first of all, threatening to call 911 on a cop is hilarious just on its own. But threatening to call 911 to demand SWAT officers when the SWAT officers are the ones doing the traffic stop is pure comedy gold. And secondly, no, the right to travel does not include the right to drive a motor vehicle on a public road without a license, registration, insurance, etc. I shouldn't really have to keep repeating this, but here we are. And finally, yes, New York state law clearly states that he can ask you for identification for a traffic infraction precisely because he is acting within his capacity as a public servant. But you're going to find this out the hard way shortly.
I have right, First Amendment right, freedom of exercise of religion. Freedom of exercise.
So what does that have to do with you committing a vehicle and traffic law?
Stop interrupting me. You're the public servant. First Amendment, freedom of exercise of religion, right? Does it state that
So
clearly?
what I don't understand, sir, is what does it have to do with you not stopping
That's
at a
what
stop
I'm getting
sign
to. Are you going to
and
answer
speeding?
my question?
No, I need to see your driver's license and
If you're
registration.
not going to answer my question, then we're not.
He's not there to pander to your delusional view of the Constitution. He's there to probably just give you a warning for running a stop sign, I would guess. But looks like you're determined to turn this into a circus with you as the clown.
You want to act like a public servant and answer my question, or you want to act like you're the
So what you're
authority
going
when
to
you have
do
done?
is turn this from just a simple traffic stop.
So what I'm
Verify
doing is
that
I'm
you have a
asserting my rights as a U.S. citizen and validating that you're not abiding by your oath to the Constitution.
So my job here today
So
is to
your
monitor
job here
traffic
today
safety.
is to enforce the law. Is that correct?
Which you violated.
No, because which is the supreme law of the land, Marbury versus Madison. If a law is created that violates a constitutional standard, it is automatically null and void.
And when, may I ask, were stop sign violations, the driver's license, and traffic laws in general deemed unconstitutional? Because you can't just wave a magic wand and declare it so. That's the job of the court. You know, the place where Marbury versus Madison, the case you rely so heavily on, was argued and ruled on.
So, sir,
Is that
how does that have
correct?
to
If
do
you
with
have an oath to
not
the
coming to a complete stop
Constitution,
at a stop sign?
so that's what I'm getting to. What's the freedom
I don't
of
understand.
So if you don't
a
understand,
roundabout
I'm
way to
free
get
to
to that.
educate you. Are you going to
Why are
listen?
you yelling at me?
Sir, Pennsylvania
Because
versus
you are not
Mims.
listening to
Sir,
me.
Pennsylvania versus Mims says that we have the right to ask you out of the car.
You don't have any rights to First Amendment, separation of church and state.
That's Supreme Court case law.
Supreme Court case, Marbury versus Madison. If a law is made that violates a constitutional standard, it's automatically null and void.
Sir, you can either give us your license or you have to step out of the vehicle.
It's your choice.
Right, so in this guy's world, you can cite Supreme Court cases you like and declare any you don't unconstitutional just like that, then wind your window up like a big baby. What a snowflake.
Yep.
It's annoying, isn't it?
I'm here till 10.
I've already fought a course case in North Carolina. Just let you know. I had it thrown out. It was dismissed for the same principle I'm stating with you right now.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but having a case dismissed and then lying about the reasons is not the threat you think it is.
So do you think you have the authority?
You violated vehicle and traffic law.
Which law is that?
1172A.
State law?
New York State vehicle and traffic law.
Who state Constitution refers to the U.S. Constitution as the supreme law of the land. Is that correct?
We're not doing this, sir.
If you're not doing it, then I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Right, so now Soft-Sit Karen follows through on his dumb threat to call 911 on the cops, unnecessarily tying up a dispatcher for about 5 minutes or so. But on the bright side, it does lead to the arrival of a no-nonsense supervisor and the arrest he deserves. But yeah, I think he should be arrested just for this alone.
This 203 responded.
203, did you say you're responding here?
Yep, I'm on my way there now.
10-4.
Calling 911.
More.
County, just so you're advised, this driver's calling 911.
Yeah, I don't know where it exactly is. What road am
We're
I
on
on?
Rui
officers?
Road, sir.
Do we?
We're on Rui Road.
Rui? Okay, I'll let you, the officer, explain. Right now, I have a couple police officers. I'm trying to assert my rights under the Constitution. First Amendment, separation of church of state, which states clearly in the First Amendment that the freedom of exercise of religion, that freedom of exercise, if Congress can't pass law, then they can't violate, the Judicial Department can't enforce the law. That's supreme law of the land. I'm asserting that with these officers. They're pulling me over for a traffic violation, which is state law. And on the federal level, they refuse to abide by their oath of office to the Constitution. Now they're acting under the 10th Amendment, which states clearly to the state or the people. It's not exclusive to the state. So that said, they don't have any authority nor jurisdiction in this matter. Even if I did go through a stop sign, there's nobody that was hurt or injured, which doesn't make it a crime. And since I follow common law, which is 5 of the 10 commandments, no murder, no theft, no coveting, no bearing false witness, and no adultery, they are currently committing an insurrection. Well, I don't know if I did or not. That's what they're proclaiming, but state law doesn't supersede federal law. Federal law, First and 10th Amendment, as well as the 9th Amendment apply here, and they're violating the rules of the Constitution, which in turn would make them insurrectionists.
Wow, would you like some dressing with that unholy amount of word salad? That poor dispatcher, she's not there to listen to your pseudo-legal ramblings. She's there to respond to real emergencies. Why are these two officers letting this continue? I know they're trying to de-escalate the situation, but allowing him to abuse 911 is just ridiculous.
Now, I have police officers in my family and what have you. Sure, my name is Richard Ewert. Driver's license, Ewert, E-W-E-R-T. And just for fun, because I don't have any problem with giving them my license and what have you, I'm just kind of asserting my rights at the moment.
So real quick, I think I just got BS bingo. So I want to go back for a second, because one of the things that I've noticed these guys always do is they ignore the 10th Amendment, right? Because that's what gives states the rights. But he says something about that to the 911 dispatcher just a minute ago. So I want to rewind a little bit and try and catch what the hell this idiot's trying to say, because I don't get it.
Sure, my name is Richard Ewert. Driver's rules of the Constitution. First, requires of no coveting, no bearing false witness, and no adultery. But it states clearly to the state or the people, it's not exclusive to the law. It states clearly, Constitution, First Amendment, separation of church of state, but it states clearly in the First Amendment that the freedom of exercise of religion, that freedom of exercise, if Congress can't pass law, then they can't violate, the Judicial Department can't enforce the law, that's supreme law of the land. I'm asserting that with these officers, they're pulling me over for a traffic violation, which is state law. And on the federal level, they refuse to abide by their oath of office to the Constitution. Now they're acting under the 10th Amendment, which states clearly to the state or the people, it's not exclusive to the state. So that said, they don't have any authority nor jurisdiction in this matter, even if I did go through a stop.
Okay, so wait. Because again, we always say they ignore the 10th Amendment, right? What did he just say? So these guys, they're currently acting under the 10th Amendment, which says the government or the people, not just exclusively the government, therefore they have no jurisdiction. Is that even a statement? Like,
I think he doesn't have an understanding of what the 10th Amendment is.
does he even have an understanding of what his own brain is?
No, I don't. And even the First Amendment, I don't think he understands. Like, I think he means freedom of religion. Like, he can just apply it to any law he doesn't want to follow. Like, it's against my religion to stop at stop signs or get a driver's license or. I don't understand really what he's saying. I don't.
Neither. That's why I wanted to play it again. Because again, like I said, they always ignore the 10th Amendment, and I noticed he mentioned it. So I'm like, okay, what does he say about it? He says they're operating under the 10th Amendment, which says the government or the people. That being said, they have no jurisdiction. It says the government or the people what?
Right.
Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah. I don't.
Oh, my dearie. Oh, Big Bork, Little Bite for $2. I'm going to taste Voodoo's as he screams, no, no, no. Oh, he put music around it, so we're going to have to sing this one. All right, hold on. Let's get him up here for the staging.
I'm gonna tase a voodoo as he screams, no, no, no. It's gonna hurt real bad, cause Big Bork is a butthole. Yeah, cause he's always tasing me. Hey, Az, will you please take this needle out of my face? What do you mean, no? Hey, lady, will you tell Hez to get this thing out of my face, man? That ain't fair. That's cruel and unusual punishment. You know what I mean?
No.
Ah, crap. All right, so what does that mean? You're going to tase me anyway?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh. You blew it again, Hez. Thank you. Oh! No. Oh, no. It's
All right, let's go back to this traveler and see him call 911. And what about this idiot calling 911 on the cop?
Well, I'm glad that they let him do it because that's a charge. Misuse of 911. Once they get him out of the car, it's another charge.
You know what? That's a good point because Van Ballion mentioned it. Like, why are the cops letting him do it? Maybe that is the point. Maybe that's why, so that they'll have, oh, okay, so not only did you do that, but misuse of 911. And again, and Van Ballion made this point, and I've been through it. I've been, again, I'm 50 years old, so within the course of my life, I haven't been a saint from day one and never did anything wrong. I've been pulled over. I've done the stop sign deal. We used to call them Hollywood stops. It's like you slow down when you see a stop sign and then look, if there's no cars coming, you just keep going.
A rolling stop, yeah.
Yeah. So I've been pulled over for that. So I get it. And yes, most of the time in those situations, it'd be like, oh, you had to stop. So, yeah, I'm sorry, officer. But okay, all right, get the hell out of here. Let me see your license. You're cool. All right, go home. And that's it. Nothing.
Yep. Get a warning. Move on your way. Yeah.
Even if you do get a ticket, you go to court, whatever, you take care of it, it's done.
Yeah.
Big Book, Little Light for another $2 a butthole, huh? Upgrade batteries and reload.
Batteries? Oh, this thing's battery powered? Oh, cool. See, Frauditor Comedy Show said it was like some kind of like special thing, and then Blackheart Knight with his thing, and I think even the lady has a button. Do you have a taser button too?
I do.
Is it battery powered, or is it like you plug it into the wall, or what?
Solar powered.
Oh, so I can't take the batteries out of that.
Nope. You'd have to get rid of the whole ass sun.
Oh, man. Oh, ass, son! I got that! I got the moon! What? I don't think she liked that.
No.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, this ain't no joke. These things are hot. Holy crap. Ow. Just like my producer. Hey, what's up? So how you feeling today? You having fun with the show yet?
It's been fun, except this guy. Again,
Yeah, right.
my eye was starting to twitch because I can't get what he's getting at here. But yeah, I think they're letting him. He's just standing there like, go ahead, rack up the charges, please. Because when I get you out of this car,
keep
I'll
digging the
get
hole
you out.
deeper.
Yeah, you're gonna get out of this car because I will pull you out, and it's just another charge. Keep racking them up, you know.
Yeah, and let them, dig their own hole. Go ahead, buddy, keep digging. You're getting deeper and deeper every second, you idiot. What a surprise from a fraud or sovereign citizen traveler. Oh, he's a traveler. And I love the fact that in his particular case, because when they do this, and we sort of talked about this a little bit for a minute before, but the whole idea of pulling the freedom of religion card out, like, it's very rare when they do it, but when they do it, it always seems to me to be, and like he even said himself, it's like, well, I follow God's law, not man's law, and this and that. And like earlier, here's the deal was talking about, and this was, I loved this, and I wanted to point it out. So this is making me think about it again and reminded me, because I didn't say it at the time. He read poster 7 and said, see, this proves that it's my God-given right to film and put. Like God wrote poster 7?
No. I don't like when they say that it's God-given rights, because God did not write the Constitution. God did not write poster 7. God did not write any of the policies or statutes or laws. They were all man-made, written. They were all written by men and women, and nothing to do with any deity.
Not just that, but my God-given right to film. Oh, so God invented phones and cameras, and my God-given right to drive. Oh, God invented cars?
No.
They just grow in the forest?
It's like that one judge said to that sovereign citizen who was trying the same bull crap about religion. Unless you're driving the church bus, religion has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I like that. That was a good one. Yeah, I remember that, Judge. That was great. I loved that line.
Yeah.
Were you driving the church bus? No? Well, then shut up about religion. It ain't got nothing to do with this.
It doesn't. It's nothing to do with your driver's license, your insurance, your registration. None of the things you need to be legal to drive. Religion has nothing, unless, like somebody said, you're praying the yellow light stays yellow.
Right. Oh, my goodness. It's insane. Jamie Pimento L. Bay for $2. Tay's News Now Voodoo for soft sit misuse of 911.
Yep, his fault.
Jamie, come on, man. Hey, listen. Fix my what is that called, man?
Fix your attitude.
Huh?
Fix his attitude.
My attitude? It ain't nothing wrong with my attitude. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I apologize. You're right.
Yell at me again.
Okay.
I'll pay to have you tased.
No, I'm sorry. Okay. I'll be nice. All right. Hello, ma'am. I'm sorry. I think I'm just grumpy because I still have this needle in my face. And Hez won't take it out, and it hurts. Take the needle out, Hez, damn it. Thank you, Hez.
You better be nice to her now.
All right, I'll try. Hi, ma'am. How are you today?
Quit calling me ma'am.
All right, missus. Hey, you don't know what other words I use when nobody's looking, man. I'm a bad boy. That's why I always get smacked. But you ain't smacking me now, right?
Yes.
Ow! All right, taser for Mysteries to 911. Hey, you know what I love calling 911 for? To tell on her. I always call the cops and say, hey, go after that lady. That's always giving me a hard time on Hezokuai. They never do, though. They always laugh at me and hang up. I don't know why.
And that boy, he's got problems. I'll tell you what. That's why he's always getting tased. He deserves it. So who's worse, News Now's Voodoo or a sovereign citizen?
Sovereign citizens.
All right. Yeah, because they're real.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wanted to get a straight jacket for this guy, but they don't sell them in his size on Amazon. So I don't know. I'm going to have to make my own. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, how do birds know to poop white on black car and black on a white car? You ever notice that? He's actually got a point. I never thought about it, but it's true. Because sometimes bird poop is just like a white spot. Sometimes it has black in it. It's like they poop black on a white car, white on a black. And what is it about statues? Why do they seem to aim specifically at statues? Or maybe just because they ain't cleaning it, so it builds up.
They have meetings in the morning, and everybody gets their work detail. And then they go out, and they aim where they're supposed to.
Ah, crap! Dag nabbit.
Didn't anybody ever tell you that?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to, ladies and gentlemen, I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. I'm trying to filibuster because I'm not too excited about listening to this idiot some more, but I do love making fun of the stupidity. But, oh, man, is this guy annoying.
Well, hold on. Somebody's helping you.
Highway Star for $5. Hey, Voodoo, I've been space trucking. Now I'm back. You need a taste to send you to Pluto.
Space trucking, hey. Well, I've been flying to Venus, and now he's gonna try to tase me to Mars. But Deep Purple sucks so bad, baby. They're not even as good as the Cars, who also suck. Yeah. Hey, did you like that one, lady? No?
No.
All right, well, take it easy. Ah! Dag nabbit with the hair, Hez. Space tasing.
Hez, I'm going to tell Salacious on you.
No. He says every time if she ever finds out I've been pulling his hair, she's going to be real mad.
Well, I don't think you should pull his hair.
Well, then how am I going to get him to behave? He always tries to run away. I grab him by the hair and pull him back. He comes back every time. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing. I want to point this out, like on a serious note. That's how well made this thing is. Handmade by Salacious. Look at how strong he is. Look, I hold him by his hair, and it's solid, man. This thing is literally made to take a beating. That's what they're made for, to be stabbed. It's a voodoo doll, ding dong, dang, dang, dang. Look at all this first beating he takes. I'm beating the crap out of him all day.
But
every day.
eventually, he won't, over time and use and wear, you're going to pull his hair out. So stop. He's not meant to be pulled up by his hair.
I know, but oh!
I'm telling her. I'm gonna tell.
No, don't tell on me, please. I had to sew his arm back already, and I think Salacious had a heart attack when I did that.
Right. Well, look at
it. She didn't like this at all. She
Blackheart
asked
Night.
me to send him back to her for her to sew it back on. It's Friday News Now Voodoo. Time for an Oblivion Tase. Fry him.
Hey, Blackheart. Thank you.
Yes, Blackheart. I could literally do that for you. Hold on a second. Hold on. This is gonna be fun. Where is it? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, in honor of Blackheart Night and his request to have him taste to oblivion, let's go ahead and actually do it right. This is gonna be fun. I haven't done this in a minute.
Thank you, Graham.
Graham from the Graham and Bob Show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We got another tasing coming. Oh boy, we're gonna tase him good this time. Look out. All right. Oh, you little brat. Oh, he's fighting it. He's fighting it. He don't want to get tased now. Let me get this taser. All right, let's see what he's gonna say.
No, come on, man, stop!
Margaritaville, searching for my lost sacred soul. Some people claim there's a woman to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault.
Who are you?
I am number 2.
Who's number 1?
You are number 6.
I'm not a number. I'm a free man. Yeah, that is pretty funny. No, seriously, what's going on, man?
Blackheart Night tased you into oblivion. Welcome to oblivion.
Blackheart Night!
You need to lay off on this frauditing, dude. That's what'll fix it.
I'm gonna get you, Blackheart Night, you punk!
All right. The original Oblivion tasing brought to you courtesy of Blackheart Night. All right. All right. And so now after that nice comedy break, let's get back to this sovereign citizen traveler idiot and see him calling 911 on the cops while being pulled over for going through a stop sign. What a moron.
So again, if you want to have the argument about it being commercial or what have you, because that's what driving is referencing, that's why you would need a license if you're working under commercial, which I technically am at the moment, but nevertheless, the Ninth Amendment still applies.
Right, so he's sticking with the Sov-6 script even when to him it doesn't apply. Now that's some high-level mental gymnastics you have to perform to justify your position there, or he's just a liar. Anyway, now he tries to equate what he claims to be a violation of his constitutional rights to someone either having a cardiac arrest and or breathing problems. This is disgusting.
Do you have an emergency?
The emergency is these cops are violating my constitutional rights and they refuse to leave.
On the way over to speak with you. You can speak with the lieutenant when he gets there. But unfortunately, right now, you're tying up an emergency line for somebody that could be in cardiac arrest or having trouble breathing or having chest pain.
Well, they did try to say that I have to step out of the vehicle, and they're trying to demand things out of me. They're acting like they have the authority when they're public servants.
On the way there, you can speak with the lieutenant when he gets there, okay?
Alrighty. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
So, in other words, get off the line, you selfish, narcissistic, entitled Karen, who has the nerve to call 911 an emergency line and equate a real-life emergency to a supposed constitutional violation. And yes, he posted this body cam to YouTube himself, so obviously he thinks this makes him look good. But like I said, yeah, he's a narcissistic Karen, so of course he did.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the super, mega, ultra, hard, core, happy nerds. All right. You guys are the best fans in the world. This is awesome. This is fantastic. This is amazing. 80 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Are you ready to get down and boogie ray ray? Gonna put on my boogie shoes. Woo, be with you. Woo, I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Love you guys. Wrong button. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. Oh, you're the best fans in the world. I love it. Oh, I love spending my mornings with you guys. Seriously, this is great. And we've been doing so well. and with the with the happy dances the last couple weeks. Whew. How you doing after that one, Ray?
I'm fine.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Glad to hear it. Good to see you having fun with us here, and all of you guys having a good time. And don't forget, speaking of Ray, Hez and Ray Make Your Day show every Thursday. Yesterday's show was a great one, brought to you by Hez and Ray Production Studios. We always have fun. How did you like yesterday's show, Ray?
I thought it was great. I had a lot of fun with it.
Yes, yes, yes. It was a great time. Always join us on Thursday for that. Don't forget to vote. And also don't forget tomorrow, Saturday Night Snafu, with our guest, the Triggered Limey, in their return once again, second week in a row with who's going to be here?
Cupcake.
Yes, the Frauditor News Network is back. Back full time. Football season's over, so she doesn't have that going on anymore either. Between her illness and she had season tickets for football and stuff, so that's why she took so much time off. Between the two, the whole thing was bad, but she's back. That's right, and she's going to be back until further notice. All right. So happy that she's doing okay. And again, this is important for you guys, who don't know what was going on. It isn't just that Ray and I are both so happy and excited that she's back, but specifically because she was gone for medical reasons. Like the fact that she's back means that she's doing better. And that's the most important thing, the health is number one, right? Absolutely, positively. All right. So that being said, we're almost done with this guy. You ready to finish this one up?
Yeah.
Where were you headed to when you were driving down there?
I'm delivering some food.
Where are you delivering?
Go ahead.
I don't know the exact address.
Oh, you've been doing DoorDash for?
I've been doing Uber and like.
10-4, we heard.
Like I said, I don't have any problems with you guys. I'm not a defund the police or anything like that. I'm fully on your side, but when it comes to constitutional rights, especially with the Democrats being the way they are, I'm making sure that I'm asserting my rights.
Do you have that rental agreement on you, sir?
No, it's actually at home.
Yeah, speaking of the rental agreement, I wonder if he knows that intentionally breaking the law in one of their vehicles is a violation of that agreement. Maybe you should have read it before using it to pull this right to travel BS. Also, why is it that the people who claim to not have problems with the police are always the first ones to give police the most hassle?
Okay. I guess my thing is you either don't believe me that you ran directly through a stop sign, or you didn't stop at all. You went directly through a stop sign and are speeding.
Well, I wouldn't say I was speeding. I wouldn't know that. But again, the stop sign, to me, I didn't see the stop sign. So if I did, it's because I didn't see it.
That's fine. And we could have gone a whole different route over this. Other than
exactly, and I just wanted to ask you questions, and I needed
not for you to ask me questions.
It
I
is my job.
To you, I came up to you. All
it doesn't make a difference.
Driver's license.
Again, you're the public servant, right?
Correct. But
so if I ask you a question, if you wanted to keep it cordial and everything, you would have answered the question.
Right, but you're not even identifying who you were to me.
I don't have to identify
you do though, because you're driving on a New York State roadway. You need to produce.
And round we go in circles. Honestly, this is starting to feel a bit like Groundhog Day, but thankfully the supervisor has arrived to put a stop to this nonsense. Yeah, let's see him work his magic.
Sir, it has nothing to do with
the travel.
Sir, you can speak with my supervisor.
I'm the supervisor.
Okay.
It's New York State law. This is a traffic stop. Identify yourself, or you're going to be arrested for obstruction and a misdemeanor.
All right. You have an oath to the Constitution, is that correct?
Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
It's time to get out of the car and identify yourself.
So if you go and do what you're doing, you're violating your oath to the Constitution.
Nope.
Yes.
You're detained right now. You're accused of committing a crime, a vehicle and traffic law. You have to identify yourself. It's basic when you're 16 years old and you get your license. I'm Lieutenant Swift at 203. You're going to identify yourself to these officers right now.
Exactly, the supervisor makes a great point. Even 16-year-olds know how this all works. That is until the odd one goes down the soft sit rabbit hole and gets owned by a veteran New York cop who then impounds his car, but that's a different video.
Why are you not identifying yourself?
I already did actually on the 911 call. I gave him my driver's license number and everything. But as far as that's concerned, again, you have an oath to the Constitution. Are you going to allow me to speak? I'll clarify this for you.
Yep. Are you going to identify yourself?
Are you going to allow me to clarify everything?
Yes.
So I already did on the 911 call. I actually gave you, did you happen to take notice of the driver's license number that I gave? They could ran it.
Well, we wouldn't be able to do that because we're having a conversation while you're giving that
So
to
either way,
dispatch.
right, we have an oath to the Constitution. Now, keep in mind, I don't need anybody. Again, as I iterated to them, my uncle was first sergeant military. My cousin is works as police over in my county, Jensen County, right? So I have no problem with the police.
You keep saying the word you don't have a problem with the police, yet you misuse 911, which can have serious consequences, as stated by the dispatcher. To report 2 cops for pulling you over for a violation you agreed was wrong because you tried to justify it. That doesn't sound like the actions of a man-baby who likes the police now, does it?
What I'm doing right now is I'm asserting my rights, making sure you're abiding by your oath to that Constitution. Why is that important today? Because what I'm saying to you right now, because as much as you're trying to come at me, keep in mind I have the full legal right to remove Joe Biden from his office right now with the same contents.
Are you okay?
Okay?
Do you know what year it is?
Do you know what year it is?
Do you know what year it is?
Okay.
Interesting how he can't answer any of the questions, only repeat the same ones back. Also, this officer's reaction to him saying he has the full legal right to remove Joe Biden from office. Something I would love to see him try, by the way, for obvious reasons.
Let me clarify this for you, because if you want to have this kind of argument. Do you proclaim December the 12th month?
Of the year? Yes.
Even though the word itself literally means 10th month.
Sir, I don't know if
so exactly.
I don't know if
you don't know.
I want to help. I don't know if it's the mental.
I want to help people too.
Is this a mental health issue, or you?
That
you
sounds
hate
like
the
you
cops?
do have one, because if you proclaim December to be the 12th month when it literally means the 10th, means you're probably not in your right mind.
Identify yourself to these police officers, please. Right now, identify yourself to these police officers.
So are you doing it?
Okay, so first of all, I love the fact that the cop says, like, is this a mental health problem? Do you know what year it is? Are you okay, buddy? Like, he is a sovereign citizen gobbledygook, and he's like, man, this guy must be a nut. I was getting voodoo. Oh, dearie, dearie, dear. Well, I'll wait till my internet catches up with me. Waiting for my internet, as you can see. My internet is always bad. It always makes me really sad, but I love pizza pie. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, I just got an email from Carl's Order of the Squirrels. He made this for me. This was pretty cool. I can't read it. Hold on. Look at that. Merry Christmas has. All right, all right, all right. Thank you for that, Carl's Order of the Squirrels. A nice little Christmas card from Carl. I dig it, I dig it, I dig it. All right. And so Big Bark Little Bite for $2 wants Voodoo to get tased. Let's check that out and see what happens with the taser-lating.
Oh, Big Bark, Little Bite. Hey, it's almost Christmas, man. So I've been learning some Christmas songs. So I got one for you, Big Bark. All right, check this out. Jingle bells, Big Bark smells. Quit tasing me. I don't like your stinky butt. You're a dog, hip hip hurry. Dogs like to use me as a chew toy. It really makes me sad. And when you tase me every day, it makes me really mad. So I'll show you my butt, and you can kiss it too, because you are a dog who likes to take a poo.
All right. Thank you, Big Mark Little Mike, for the $2. We appreciate it very much. All right. Okay, good. This is almost over. Thank you.
Insurrection against people.
You're about to be removed from this vehicle. Shut the car off. Shut the car off. Shut the car off.
Let's go. Ready?
Shut the car off. Shut it off right now. Come on. Shut it off.
Get out of the car. Step out.
On your stomach.
Roll over.
So now you just committed assault.
On your stomach right now.
Give me your hand.
Now you just committed
Relax
assault.
your arm. Give me your hand. Relax your arm.
Soft-sit hypocrisy never fails to amuse me. For the last 20 minutes, he's been arguing that New York state law doesn't apply to him, because reasons. Yet as soon as the cuffs go on, he cites a New York penal law. Amazing.
I am fully
Relax your arm.
You committed assault.
No, you tried to close the window on me after I told you to get out of the vehicle. Taking multiple chances to identify yourself.
Now I told you quite often that you're insurrectionists against
You want a
people.
double cup on him? No. Do you have any weapons in the car?
No, now you're performing illegal search and seizure. Violation of the Fourth Amendment.
And why am I not surprised that he doesn't understand how the Fourth Amendment works?
All right, sir. All right, brother. If you want, roll to your side here. You can sit on your bottom. Sit up. Ready? Up on your feet.
1, 2,
1,
3.
2, 3. Okay. Back this way. Please pat him down. Yes, sir.
I don't have any weapons.
Oh, we gotta check you anyway.
I have the right to wear them anyway under the Second Amendment.
Okay.
Dude, I don't think they're challenging your Second Amendment rights. He's just asking as a courtesy because you're getting arrested and your vehicle, which is full of cold DoorDash or Uber Eats orders, is going to car jail. So they need to take an inventory. Not everything is an attack on your rights.
Can I have a seat, sir?
All right. Sit tight.
Right, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. The ride to jail and booking in process was mostly uneventful. There were a couple of funny moments where he started with the soft sit script in the back of the police car, but the officer just turned the music up to drown him out. I can't play that for copyright reasons, but if you would like to see that and the rest of the video, then I will provide a link to the original in the description. Right, so according to the police report, he was charged with obstruction, fingerprinted and released on an appearance ticket. The vehicle, which belonged to Hertz, was apparently a road hazard and impounded. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave me a like, share the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. I really appreciate it. Right, take care all, and I will catch up with you in the next video.
All right. One more round of applause for Dummy Krueger, guys. I mean, Van Balian. My next video is Dummy Krueger. Holy crap. I was just looking at it because I have it on deck to play next. Sorry, Van Balian. Round of applause for Van Balian. Screw it. Round of applause for Dummy Krueger. Round of applause for P. Barnes. Round of applause for Ray Ray. Round of applause for you guys. Oh, yeah. It's Friday. Yeah, all right. Oh, my goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen. So one of the things about this that I did find interesting was the way that he threw in this, like, well, it's not what it's. First of all, he was in a rental car, so it's not his personal private property, so he can't use that. But he was also making a delivery, so he literally was operating in commerce. In fact, at one point, he started to make that argument and then caught himself and said, "Yeah, but I guess technically I am in commerce right now." So it's like, I don't know. As far as these types of videos go, I haven't seen that. Ray, let me pull you up here for a quick minute and ask you something. What do you think, again, specifically of the, because I know how you think about these guys in general, but specifically of the fact that he was in a rental car and was operating in commerce?
Well, there was another one too that we watched where the lady was saying, "I'm not operating in commerce," but then said had everything for her business inside of her car.
Yeah, right. It was a business vehicle.
Right. So I mean, they all, the whole reason they're doing it, I swear, is because their regular lives, like I said, are messed up to the point that they just want to run away from them. So they do this and they come up with all these BS reasons and don't understand commerce, not operating in commerce, and all that stuff that's part of the script. So they just don't get it. They just recite it.
Right.
So
they have no idea.
Right.
Like I say, and I've mentioned it a few times over the last couple days, like when I use the example of when they quote the UCC code all the time, right?
Yeah.
It's like, yes, technically you can say that the commercial code doesn't apply to you. That is true. But then the other codes do. But those
Yeah.
are the ones that they just throw in the trash and ignore.
Right. Exactly. They just go by a script. They don't listen to anything else. It's a script. But this guy just threw in a bunch of gobbledygook that he thought would just dazzle, like dazzle them with
Stupidity.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can't dazzle them with brilliance, you fuddle them with bullshit.
Right. Baffle them with bullshit. Exactly. So
Yep.
that's what he was doing, like with the religion thing. He thought the cop would buy it because, like, oh, I'm not going to do this. I don't want a lawsuit. Maybe because he would be confused and say, oh, maybe he's right. I should just let him
Right.
go. I don't want to deal with it, you know? But this cop wasn't stupid. So
How about that sergeant when he shows up and just lays the hammer down, says, "Okay, are you getting out of the car or are we dragging you out?" Well, sir, okay, drag him out.
drag him out. Yeah. I mean, I knew he was coming out of that car. One way or another, he was getting out of that car.
Yep.
So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
man.
always
That's
do.
great.
They always do. They always have, one way or another, they're getting out, whether their window's up or down, doesn't matter. They're going to get the window broken or they're just going to get pulled out. Some way they're coming out of the car.
Right.
So,
And the best part about all these sovereign citizen videos, especially the travelers, every time, well, I shouldn't say there's no absolutes in life. Come on, guys. We're all adults. We should know that. I shouldn't have to. That's a modern world. You got to put a disclaimer on everything you say, dagnabbit. But so, yeah, not absolute literally every time, but so many of these times, over and over again, and this video is another example of it. If he wasn't playing the sovereign citizen game, worst thing that could possibly happen was he'd have to go to court to fight a ticket.
yeah. But my thing is, like, they probably, like, because he probably has no license, it's revoked, suspended, whatever. It doesn't, something about his normal existence is messed up.
Right.
So he probably keeps getting tickets, keeps getting his license just so backed up with things he has to pay that he just wants to run away from it. That's why they do this, the sovereign citizen crap or the Moorish crap or Moorish, that they run away. They
Yep.
think this isn't out. They don't have to deal with it anymore. Some fraud on the internet sold them a script, a license plate, and fake IDs and all this stuff, and they think, well, this solved my problem.
Yep.
And it
I've
doesn't.
used this example before, way, way, way back when I first found out that these people even existed. And I didn't know how bad it wasn't until later that I discovered Glen cereal that I realized how bad it was. But the first time I ever even heard of it at all was because I got a bill in the mail for $85 to get a license plate sticker. And I didn't have $85. At that time, if I had an extra $10, I was going to spend it on diapers. Like I didn't have money, you know?
Right.
So $85 might as well have been 20 million. I mean, it was just an insane number to me at the time.
Right.
So I started Googling whether or not, you know, there's ways to get out of having to pay that. And I found, like, again, I didn't realize that's what it was at the time, but I found these sovereign citizen things explaining how you don't need it. And at first I started reading it. So ultimately I realized it was bullshit because I have a skull with a brain in it. And, you know, I ended up just making some phone calls and got it taken care of. No problem. It was fine. But, could you imagine actually talking to people like a civilized human and getting stuff taken care of? Wow. What a concept. But anyway, that's when I first became aware that this was out there. But the ultimate point is I could see how someone who's desperate in a situation like that might believe this stuff and say, oh, this is the magic words I have to memorize without having to pay that. Because again, their lives are screwed up and they don't know what else to do.
Yeah, they want to believe it because they can't face, like, they owe thousands of dollars to get their license back because they were too poor, like you said, too broke to pay for a plate, a license, renewal, whatever. Or they got a DUI and they couldn't pay the fines, or they got, whatever the case may be, their license is backed up with fines.
Yep.
You know, they can't get a plate because they don't have a license. They don't, you know, it's all a big circle for them. So they want to run away from it.
Yep.
They read on the internet and they go, oh, their Supreme Court ruled I don't need it. Oh my God. You know, and they're, because it's confirmation bias, because they're desperate, they go for it.
And the best part is they can't afford a driver's license renewal. They can't afford plates. They can't afford this. They can't afford that. But they can pay $300 for the sovereign citizen kit to get the fake plates and the fake ID and all that other nonsense.
$300 is probably a lot less than they owe to get their license back.
Yeah, right? If they're at that point where they're that desperate.
They probably owe like 20 times that to get their license back because they did something wrong, like a DUI or something like that.
Yeah.
They aren't the most responsible people in the world, you know. They're so easily led down that path.
Oh, it's time for another happy dance.
Yeah, got 100 likes.
Oh man. Oh, look at my hair today, guys. It was flopping. It was sticking up when I first took my headphones off, but now I think it's falling right because I'm using better shampoo now. I took Ray Ray's advice and I stopped using the 4-in-1 shampoo, conditioner, body wash, toothpaste,
Just
air
so
conditioner,
car wash. Yeah.
Car wash, yeah. Oil remover.
Yeah. Told them to get some better stuff.
Shampoo that's just shampoo. What?
Told you to get some better stuff.
Yes,
Did you get the face soap I told you to get?
I got some more. I got this actually I'll show you later. I got this Old Spice face hand wash stuff. It's coffee scented. I smell like coffee now. It's awesome. Because
face soap hand wash?
Huh?
Face soap hand wash?
Yeah, body. Well, you know, it's like it says on their label face wash and, you know, body wash, hands, whatever, you know. Oh my God. Jesus. I don't know about this stuff. I'm a dude, man. My idea of soap is like, you know, lava, you know.
I gave you
a layer of skin off.
I gave you the specific face soap to get. I asked you about your skin and everything, and I gave you a specific face soap to get.
I know. I got it written down somewhere. One of these days I'll get it, you know, just for right now, I'm just going by what I have. I'm going to get some more of the Dr. Squash with the sea salt in it to really exfoliate.
No, but face soap is different than body wash. It's different.
But if I put it in my loofah and then just scrub my face.
No. Never. No. Oh my God. No. Has. Oh my God.
Anyway, I got a beard. It's nice.
Okay, let's do the happy dance.
Let's do the happy dance, ladies and
Let's
gentlemen.
get happy and forget that Hez doesn't know how to take care of his skin.
Well, I mean, it's still here. You guys are the best fans in the world. I love you guys. Let's do this. All right. Oh my goodness gracious me. I love it. I love it. I love it. You guys are the best fans in the world. Oh, ding dong, ding, ding, nabbit. Let me take my hat off. Ooh, you can leave your hat on. Anyway, speaking of skincare specialists, I don't know what that has to do with it. It's a horrible segue. I'm sorry. It's Friday, guys. I'm having fun. Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, good times, good times, good times. So, how are you feeling about today's show, Ray?
Good.
All right. It's almost over. But this dummy Krueger video I want to show is not even 10 minutes long. You want to go ahead and throw that on real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. Well, first of all, for Ray for coming up here and hanging out and doing the thing, doing such an amazing job as producer behind the scenes. Awesome stuff. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what's going on with dummy Krueger. All right.
Welcome to the Dummy Krueger channel, everyone. Today's video takes us to West Plains, Missouri to check in on freedom fighter JC News Now, who has, once again, been trespassed from yet another public property. This time, JC News Now goes into a parole and probation office to do the auditor shuffle, record signs, leaf through pamphlets, and, of course, pretend like he's there for government accountability. This one is fun because on a lot of these videos, you'll often find indecisive public employees as well as police officers confused on how to proceed, but not so much in this video. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe, get notified, like, and comment below. Let's jump right in.
What's up? JC News Now. Let's go check out probation and parole in Howell County. See what's going on in here. They're open to 4:30. Looks like. Oh, no, I'm just looking around. Thank you.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, how are you?
Good, good. Can I help you with anything?
I'm just looking around today.
Okay. What's your name?
JC.
JC?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What's your name?
Officer Carter. Are you on probation or parole or anything?
Well, I'll answer questions.
Ooh. I'll answer this one, Officer Carter. Yes, JC is on probation stemming from a guilty plea for felony harassment of a woman working in a DMV. He took this plea deal to reduce the charges, which were initially felony stalking. Also, Officer Carter, JC is currently awaiting the judge's decision following a probation revocation hearing that took place on November 14th, which will determine if he'll be sent back to jail or not.
Okay. All right. Are you trying to record through the window there?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, there's protected information in here.
It's onus is on you to protect that, not me.
Onus is undoubtedly one of those words found in the Frauditor dictionary, because when JC News Now isn't playing pretend activist, I find it highly unlikely he's using that term in everyday life. And I also know one way to protect said information. You can trespass him from the building. Probation and parole offices oversee individuals who are serving sentences outside of traditional incarceration settings. You know, like yourself, JC. Public buildings generally have rules and regulations in place that visitors are expected to follow. It is generally within the rights of the management or staff of a public building to ask someone to leave if they are not using the facility for its intended purpose or if their behavior violates established policies.
All right, how are you?
Yes, sir. Can I help you with something? Dylan Carter, now that I'm here? Yeah. Thanks. Can I help you with something?
Sure, can I get your name?
No.
Oh, then you can't help me. You're dismissed.
Can I get your name?
No, sir.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
You can ask all you want. It's a public office.
Please leave.
No.
Okay.
All right. You want to give me your name before you bark directives?
Sorry, JC. The onus is on you to find out his name. And this is the statute for trespassing in the first degree. A person commits the offense of trespass in the first degree if he or she knowingly enters unlawfully, which didn't happen here, or knowingly remains unlawfully in a building or inhabitable structure upon real property, of which he seems to be currently doing after being asked to leave.
Yes, sir. I do need help. Can I have a blank sheet of paper? I'm going to do a sunshine request right here. I'm going to do a sunshine request. I'll give it to you, and you can copy it and date stamp it and give me my copy back, and I'll get out of your hair. Okay. I mean, if you called the police, I'll wait around, but if you're not going to, I don't have a lot of time. But I won't run from the cops. I really just need to do a sunshine request, so I do have business here. Yes, it is, sir. It most certainly is. You're paid by tax dollars. It's public record. I'm still going to submit the request. By law, you have to take it. So all I need is a blank sheet of paper and you got a pencil here. I'll do it. You make my copy. I'll get out of here. If you're not going to comply, I'm going to put a complaint on you, sir. Sir, I really would like your name so I can file a complaint. You got one or two routes. You can give it to me or I'm going to sunshine it. And I'll put your information on my channel. Everybody will know it.
A couple of quick observations here. This is Jimmy's MO, submitting these sunshine requests, which is essentially a FOIA request. By submitting these calculated sunshine requests, he exploits the process to instill fear and unease, deriving a distorted sense of empowerment. In leveraging this information-seeking mechanism, which is really there to promote transparency, JC not only oversteps ethical boundaries, but also reveals a concerning motivation to wield bureaucratic procedures as a means of asserting dominance over others. Dominance he sorely lacks in everyday life.
Hey, sir.
How's it going?
Do you go by JC?
Yeah, that's me.
They don't want you here anymore. You care to leave for me?
Yes, sir. I'm trying to do a sunshine request first. I have business
This
here.
isn't the way you do it.
It is.
But they want you to leave. So
Okay.
let's step out of the building, okay?
What is it, a public office?
Sir, they told me it's their building. It's the state's building, and they don't
Right.
want you here.
That
so
makes
you
it
need to leave.
public. Are you going to
No,
arrest
just
me
help
if I don't?
Yes, sir. I will arrest you.
That's all I needed. What's your name and badge number?
This is the way to handle fake activists like JC News Now. Decisive decision making. No going back and forth with these guys.
It's all painted right here.
Oh, so you just don't want to say it? Come
It's
on,
not
man.
bad. You can see it clearly, correct? So
Yeah, but
let's go ahead and go.
All right, don't touch me. I'll go. Don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me.
Go
now.
ahead and step out because
I'm
I've
going
asked
to.
you 3 times now to step out of the building.
I'm going to. What's your name and badge number?
I've already given it to you.
No, you didn't. You didn't give me your badge
Okay.
number.
So if they don't want you here anymore, you come back. They're gonna want you.
Am I detained?
Nope.
All right, then I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. You're dismissed. You're dismissed.
I am saying nag. Work.
And I'm going to do my sunshine request like it's allowed by law.
Okay.
You're violating my rights, sir.
Okay.
It's state property. That means it's public. And you put your hands on me.
Yep, because you refuse
You
to leave.
cannot put your hands on a private citizen, sir, without cause.
Sir,
Did
if,
I
you, go,
co-
if
did-
you go back in the building, you're going to be arrested for trespassing.
Did,
Have a great day.
did I commit a crime?
Yes, you're trespassing.
No, I'm not. You just asked me to leave and I left. Afterwards, it's a crime, buddy. Learn the law. I'm going to pull your information. You are dismissed. Get your butt back to work. Go on. Get back to work. Shoo. Shoo. Get your ass back to work.
The fake bravado by this 5'0" little man is probably my favorite part about him, just because it's obviously a facade. Speaking of a facade, I have to ask this once again. What's the point of him doing all of this if he's not actually going to stand up for his perceived rights? He's been trespassed out of half of Missouri at this point and has yet to do anything about it. Has he filed a lawsuit after threatening to do so hundreds of times? Nope. Has he had any officers fired or disciplined? Nope. Has he faced multiple arrests and convictions while posing as an activist? Yep. Is he going to be going back to jail soon for a probation violation? Most likely. The irony is that he, purportedly a patriot and freedom fighter, is not holding anyone accountable. Rather, he is the sole individual, at least as of now, facing consequences for his own unlawful actions. The onus is clearly on him to revert this trend. I just don't see it happening. All right, everyone. I think that's where we're going to wrap up today's video. If you do want to see similar content in the future, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting below. This is Dummy Krueger, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
All right. We love Dummy Krueger. All right. Ray, breaking news. I got to bring you up for this. This is awesome sauce. This is great. This is great. This is great. Ladies and gentlemen, behind the scenes, I just got a DM from Graham from the Graham and Bob Show. He's got something he wants me to share with you guys, and he wants to hear your opinion, guys. So I want you to look at this and see what you got. Do you guys remember when I made my own Frauditor versus anti-frauditor cards. And then I made the dancing cop cards and all those other ones. Yes, all right. Well, it turns out that Graham from the Graham and Bob Show now has Bob cards. Oh, yes. Let's go through, ladies and gentlemen, and take a look at what we got here. Let's see. This is the whole collection. We got the Bob card. We got the Graham Garfield card, because I used to call him Graham Garfield when he first came here. The Long Island Audit Bob, the Reporter Bob, the Secretary Bob. This is what they all look like on the back, just the Graham and Bob Show logo. There's Hippie Bob. There's Posh Bob. Grim Bob. Angel Bob. Drac Bob.
They're so cute.
They're adorable. Indiana Bob. Flamethrower Bob. 70s Porn Star Bob. There's Lieutenant Bob. Devil Bob. Ghost Bob. Metal Rock Bob. Baby Bob. Oh, look at Baby Bob. There's Trash Bob. There's the More Bob. The BSBT Bob. The SGV Bob. The Whisk Boy Bob. The Silence Boy Bob. And the Voodoo Bob. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's the entire collection of Bob cards. Are these things awesome or what? Put a 1 in the chat if they're great. Put a 2 in the chat if they're awesome. And put a 3 in the chat for Godzilla. Oh, man. This is great. I love them. I think they look beautiful. What do you think?
They're awesome.
Right?
Is there a way to get like a whole pack, or do you have to buy just the individual little packs?
Well, I'm not sure how he's going to choose to sell them. That's completely up to him. Right now, he just wanted to introduce them and see what the reaction is. He also is trying to decide, because right now they're like the size of a standard, like a standard playing card. But he was wondering if he should make them bigger, just because they're like, for the pictures. So all of that stuff. If is he in the chat right now? Let him have your feedback. Let him know what you think of them. If you like the idea of them being standard card size, or if you'd like them bigger.
I like standard card size. Playing card, like a trading card.
Yeah, so do I. That's how I did it.
But how do you get a whole set beside, where do you have to buy them, like in those individual packs, and how much are they?
Well, again, that's all up to him. But right now he just wanted to introduce the idea and see what people think of them. He bought himself
Love them.
Huh? Love them. Yeah, they're great, right?
Yeah, they're so cute. I want them. I want them all.
Yes. Ray wants to buy a set right off the bat.
I love the Bobs. Love all the Bobs.
Round of applause for Graham from the Graham and Bob Show. Yeah, who doesn't love the Bobs? They're so cute.
Yeah. If you're not subscribed, you should be, because he comes up with wonderful skits every week.
Yeah. Fun with the Bobs, man. He comes up with great stuff. And he also, every Saturday on the Saturday Night Snafu, he sends me a custom video that he makes just for the Snafu show. He even sent me a custom happy dance. You remember this one, Ray?
Yes.
I hate you.
I hate you. I love that.
It's so cute. Yeah.
It's my favorite.
Yes, it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for another week down the drain. I mean, in the books. It's Friday. We're done with the show for today. Love you guys. See you tomorrow on the Saturday Night Snafu with our guest, Trigger Limey. And also, don't forget to join us every Thursday for the Hez and Ray Make Your Day show, brought to you by Hez and Ray Production Studios. That's right. Every Thursday we get together. We look at highlights and clips from the videos that we covered on the daily show. And then we have our votes for the Butterbrain Douche Canoe of the Week. I don't decide who's going to be the Douche Canoe of the Week. Ray, do you decide who's going to be the Douche Canoe of the Week?
I do not.
Who does?
They do.
You guys decide. It's all up to you. Thank you guys for joining us once again. As always, love you guys. Best fans in the world. I love spending my time with you, my days are always happier because I get to start my mornings hanging out with you guys. Best fans in the world. Ding dong, dig, dig, nabbit. One more final round of applause for the gorgeous Ray Ray. Round of applause for the fantastic P. Barnes II. And thank you once again. Love you guys. Me?
Yeah.
I get a round of applause? Oh, man. All right. Hold on. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. I'm all shook up. I forgot the tunes. Hold on.
Santa Claus. St. Nicholas.
What do they sing to Christmas trees at the retirement parties? For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. Do you know what the best Christmas present is?
A broken drum. You just can't beat it. Did you know that Santa's helpers actually get depressed?
Low self-esteem.
Did you know that 10 plus 10 and 11 plus 11 equal the same thing? Because 10 plus 10 is 20, and 11 plus 11 is 22.
Why was a pig covered in ink? Because it lived in a pen.